Cool.
I think you'll be okay. I think the Warholian mandate is passed.
Okay.
Everybody can have more than 15 minutes.
Yay.
I'm going to just opt out of mine. I don't want to be famous at all. Although I was having a conversation with somebody and they talked about, and I thought they said something very prescient, which I thought was really good. They said, the only thing, I want a level of success in my life that when I die, I get 2 column inches in the New York Times obituary page. And I thought, boy, at first it sounds very modest. 2 column inches, that's nothing. But then you're talking about the New York Times obit page, and then it's like, okay, that's a modest amount of success.
How's the new job, Les?
Good. I was telling earlier, keeping me busy. I'm going to. So I was just looking. I've got 14 emails sitting in my inbox right over there, and they're throwing me in the deep end of the pool. I've got at least 3, potentially 5 presentations this week to clients, and I'm flying to Los Angeles next week. I'm going to be in LA Monday through Friday. I'm leaving. I got a 6:30 a.m. flight on Monday, and I don't get back Friday until like 2 in the morning. So.
Wow.
So I'm gonna enjoy some coastal life and meet my boss and his boss and a couple other bosses and some clients and some people that aren't clients and aren't bosses but somewhere in between, and they've got their
final boss.
The final boss, and then defeat him in single combat if I can, her or him. So we'll see. But yeah, no, it's going well. Right in my wheelhouse. The people are super nice. I actually am super lucky in that they're letting me build my own team, and I've got at least 1 and maybe 2 people that I worked with before here in St. Louis who are planning to move to Los Angeles. On my team there. So you remember Amanda Leffler?
Amanda, I remember an Amanda, but Leffler.
Well, it might have married. It might have been. You might have known her when she was Amanda Peterson.
No, I know it's another Amanda.
Okay, drummer.
Kiss.
Okay. Man, I walked into that one. So she worked for me at Neo for a couple of years. Fantastic person and great search. And she's planning. Her and her husband, who's a brewer over at Civil Life, are want to move out to LA.
How old are they?
Mid to late 20s.
Okay, perfect time for them.
Yep. And then Haley Tharp, who I'm pretty sure you don't know. She worked for me at Neo for a while. Started off, and I gave her start and search. She was great. Moved to Chicago, took a job at Performance. Now she's sick of Chicago. She wants to move back home to LA. So I might have 2 people that I've already worked with on my team. And I interviewed a really great AD last Thursday named Diana Bowie, something like that. Bowie, just absolutely splendid. Who I'm looking at as my second chair. So really, team's really coming together. It's been great, and it's nice. It's nice to be off my ass for a change. So 4.5 months was quite long enough. Thank you very little for being out of commission.
You got about 10 years of games prepared, though, right?
Oh yeah, it was. Well, that's what. So now I'm in a position where I've got a track record of writing these long, ornate recaps of all our games. I'm like 3 recaps deep right now. I gotta take a day off so I can write this.
Hey, you've set the bar. You can't back away now.
I know. It's so it's hard for me now. It's just going to be bullet points and the occasional picture of my butt.
Nice.
No,
Another picture.
Recap. Y'all are screwed. See you Sunday.
Y'all are screwed. But no, I'm going to try and keep up with that. But I've got to type faster. I got to do that. You know, the problem with the recaps is oftentimes I don't do them right away, like the next day. So my memory of the activities of the game night tend to fade, and then I have to go back to the movie, to the film, the tape, and sort of go through, and then I have to go through and find the right quote so I can get the quotes right and that kind of stuff. So it can be time consuming.
Wait, there's a movie?
The films, the tapes, man.
Coming out with a movie?
It's all
video evidence.
It's all on YouTube. There's like 25 videos on YouTube now.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Oh, okay.
Edit them into like this, epic.
It's this epic
40
hour thing. Oh, God. All right, there's Mike. Where's Matt? Matt, are you here? All right, we may have to proceed without Rindle.
No.
See him. Let me. Last ditch effort. Let me text him. Hold on a second, and then we'll sort of survey the scene and see how exactly terrible of a situation you guys are in.
Exactly terrible.
Matt Meadow. All right, just texted him. Let's see how that goes. All right. So, for those of you that are here, and welcome, Mike. Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
So, for those of you that are here, lots of interesting things happening. So, at the end of last time, you guys actually confronted the creature, the goat boy, as I referred to him in the recaps.
Didn't realize what a mistake that was.
Yeah, it was a huge mistake. So on one hand, you've got Bjorn up next to him fighting him. You've got a couple of air elementals helping him out. You've got Lama behind using her reach to try and attack the thing, and Nolan behind her keeping her alive while she does it, because she's taken some pretty significant hits. He is no pushover, and I think more than a match for the three of you, plus the air elementals, which he's going to destroy momentarily. Just up and to the left is Fiat, the book, and another air elemental, which is attacking Fiat, I believe. So probably going to grab him, hold him under the water in the fountain until that so there's that. So Fiat has the book. He is visible. And quite close to the creature, who last time, if I recall correctly, signaled those two dudes down to the south of him to go get Fiat, while he made mincemeat out of these warrior types up front. Over to the east, over to the right, you have Snapper, who has just come around the building, surprising two of these dudes. What he's doing there, we're not sure. I think he's heading for the creature to lend his hand in fighting fighting Goat Boy. Then over here you've got Phineas, who, if my notes are any indication, is still invisible and not but singing, so making a fair amount of noise. There's a dude by him, probably hunting around to find out who this mellifluous voice is coming from. But beyond that, he's still invisible because he has not completed any offensive acts. Up on the roof is Rindle and Beltran, who I can only assume are raining fire and death down onto the below. I know that Rindle is responsible for that fireball. I think it's a flaming sphere, actually, that's rolling around in the alleyways, torching these dudes as they come running around. On a separate roof off to the right is Leonard, who I believe he says he might be able to, Matt might be able to jump in, but he's got to fly in 9 hours, so he's worried. Leonard is on the roof controlling the elementals and probably coming up with another spell as we speak. And Sven is behind him in the alley, where he's got a couple of dudes coming at him, trying to take out this dude. Have I got everybody there? And then there's a couple of guys way to the north who are coming and decided to go ahead and get involved in this mess. So a bit of a Donnybrook here going on in the thing.
Donnybrook. Have I attacked
the goat boy?
Have I attacked anybody?
I don't think so. No, you've been invisible most of this in this area, sneaking around trying to get a hold of the book, which you do.
I think you're still invisible.
Yeah, I was not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember him not being.
Oh, is he still invisible?
Yeah, he's still invisible.
Well, what I would tell you then is that dude is looked right at you.
Okay.
The
big
goat
guy.
boy looked right at.
Oh, we know he sees us.
Yeah, he can see both of you. I mean, your guess is that he can see invisibility.
I see. All right.
But the other one's not as much, probably.
He called you a little thief.
Oh, that's right. He did call you a little thief. Little thief.
Yes.
And Phineas being the only one who can speak Abyssal, or Infernal in this case.
Leonard.
Oh, Leonard can speak Infernal too?
Infernal he can. Abyssal he can.
Infernal was the speech.
Yep,
Phineas, I
you're
believe,
right.
is the only one who can speak Infernal. All right. And that is where we start. Now, I got a couple of things on here, but I'm sure you guys know all your all your buffs. Any questions or comments before?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all got +5 to everything.
+5 to yeah, no,
I know I do.
I don't have it here, so
Well, I'm singing really loud, so it
Yeah, he's got it
amplifies.
cranked up to 11, so it's +5 to everything.
he's taking it up to 11. All right, so that is where we will start. So he would not do that. So I'm Goat Boy is up first.
Goat boy.
I think he would.
Bjorn's the closest target.
Bjorn's the closest target, but I
Somebody has the book.
But yeah, Fiat has the book. Bjorn's closest. There's a couple of air elementals kind of whooping around. Although I don't know. I think they tried to attack last time and found themselves completely unable to hit him, if I recall correctly.
Attack the goat boy.
They just chose not to so far.
They're being nice, but they're about to break bad on him.
Okay. I think he is going to do this. Yeah. So he does not have a lot of fear of either Bjorn or Lama, but he does want the book. So he is going to take a 5-foot step, which will take him out of both Bjorn and Lama's range. So no attacks of opportunity. And then he's going to cast Scorching Ray at Fiat. There's no saving throw. But I do have to make a ranged touch attack. I'm sorry? Who's laughing?
Don.
Okay.
The guy who's got the shirt that says "Poke me."
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit you, dude.
I'm pretty sure it's going to hit him.
I'm sorry about this. Yeah, 29.
Can I get a concealment chance?
Yeah. Is your touch AC higher than 29?
No, it hits him. So, there's no way. So, let me see how many. Okay, so that is 46 points of fire damage.
Okay. I think that's it for Fiat.
No, I don't think he's not out of it. He's not out of it yet. Ooh, baby, he is. 21 points. How many hit points you got, bud?
Well, I'm trying to figure that out here.
Let me check you.
Couple of things. My interface isn't quite working right, and I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, he's not on roll 20 right now.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, yeah,
I'm trying to log in to roll. Well, you know what? I'm logged into. Is this Zoom? I'm in Zoom.
Zoom is the meeting. Roll 20 is the map.
Yeah, the second link. You got the email?
Yes.
It's the first link. Just click that thing.
You know what? Launch game. I forgot to launch game.
Oh yeah. If you just hit game, it just shows you the splash screen and stuff.
Okay.
All right. So the Scorching
Here
Ray.
he is. He's on now.
There he is. So Scorching Ray did 21 points of damage. Looking at your character, you have 22 points of hit points. So that was a solid hit. So you guys just saw him get blasted. This creature just put up one of his like goaty little hands and just went, and a Scorching Ray shot out. Here's the fun part about Scorching Ray is that you have multiple rays at different on different rounds. So one at a time. So for him, it's 3. He's got 2 more of these. So I don't know if you guys want to help him now. Fiat, you still have the book. But you are in dire straits. So that's him. Phineas is up.
Oh crap!
Currently, you are doing your aura of courage, and I believe you can see. Yeah, you can see the radius in which that is working. The yellow radius. Did everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I still have a communicate bond with him.
Wait a second. Wait. the rim of the fountain is like 4 feet tall. And Fiat, if correctly, you are smaller than 4 feet, right?
I am 3.5 feet tall.
Okay, so you would get at this angle, you would get partial cover. So I'm going to roll a percentage.
Well, he's still invisible too.
We can see invisibility, but
you can see invisibility.
Oh, got it.
if he's 3.5 foot tall, he should get like total concealment.
But the angle's wrong.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2D. Is there a D100 here? Oh yeah, I'm going to roll a D100. So higher than or lower than 20 or lower is a miss. Nope, it hit yet. So all right, so same damage. I just want to make sure I was following the rules. But you do have partial cover. Now, Fiat, if you were to go around and get yourself opposite the guy on the other side of the thing, that would provide you with total concealment.
Is it Fiat's turn?
It is not. It is Phineas's turn. And then the Gebians, and then it's Fiat.
So I am going to
suspense is killing me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I'm thinking like trying to distract him or fascinate him.
Okay.
So, but he's got such damn high. I'll try to fascinate.
Okay, so this is all right. So you're gonna try and fascinate him. Luckily for you, well, no, this will make you visible because it would be an offensive action to cast a spell on somebody. So, but it doesn't matter.
Not a spell. It's an ability.
It's an ability. So yeah.
And I've still got message going with him.
Okay.
So I can.
I guess maybe it wouldn't. Make you. Well, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know if a bard's fascinate ability would be considered an offensive act for the purposes of invisibility.
Depends on who you showered today.
Yeah, it's true. Andrew.
I'm just saying, look at my balls, and I hold out my.
Wow.
Okay, he's visible. He's visible.
That's definitely an offensive action.
No, he can see me already.
Action.
He can see invisible anyway. It's not like it matters.
Yeah. All right. So is that a supernatural ability?
I don't know.
That let's check.
It's just a performance.
It's a class ability. It's a class ability. I don't know.
Class ability. It's not a spell. Well, let me see. Hold on. It is.
It's an enchantment compulsion.
Fascinate. Supernatural ability. Each creature have fascinated or must be able to see. Distraction for every leaf. Okay. Will save to negate the effects. Creature saving throw succeeds. The bar cannot fascinate him. Okay. Yeah. You could do it, and it does. And I don't think it is subject to spell resistance because it's not a spell.
Right.
It's a supernatural ability. All right. Let's see. What's the will save on that? Well, here's the other thing, though. Can he? It's important that he see you, right?
Well, yeah, but I've got message, so I can go. Psst, hey, bud.
This must be able to see and hear the bard and be capable of paying attention. Look at the map. You've got a couple of air elementals floating around, and then Llama. I'm looking at the line of sight here.
Well, he's really tall.
He is. He's big. He's about 11 feet tall.
I mean, he saw me.
But so is Llama. All right. Let's try. Yeah. Okay. I think he can see you. You have been talking to him, so he can hear you.
Right.
All right. Let's give it a shot. What is the saving throw?
We'll say DC plus half. So good grief. Plus bard's charisma modifier. Sorry. 16.
Okay. I got it.
That's a nice will save adjustment there.
Yeah, it is. Okay. He was not fast enough. You hear him over the message. The guys that are near him don't hear it, but you can hear him over the message spell, sort of laughing, and he's like, "Paltry bard, do you really think that you can distract me in any way from the cause of from my purposes when I'm ready to draw blood?" All right, the Gebs.
Can the Gebs see me?
Nope, they cannot. At least as far as you know, they can't. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They are those two from down there are coming around the other side. This guy's gonna do 1. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this guy's going to take a 5-foot step, and they are going to attack from flanking. What are they going to do? How do they get up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And he's going to start climbing. So I got to make a climb check. Oh, how do you like that? Wow. They're excellent climbers, apparently. All right, so he's going to climb up. He's going to make a climb check to go up the wall. And he's going to make that climb check. And Leonard, suddenly you have this guy on top. Now, he's done because he's come over the edge, but you see him sort of like, he gets over the top, and he pulls his scimitar, and he's going to attack you next round. This one is going to run out of the way of the
So he knew I was up there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to climb. But he is not, he's going to fall back down, and this guy is going to go here and also try to climb. And he will climb. So he will be over the top next round.
Hey, Les.
Yep.
Sorry, this just occurred to me, but I'm not sure what my performance cost in terms of movement, but I'm wondering if I had enough time left to guzzle down a little drink.
I know drinking a potion is a standard action.
Okay.
As is doing a bardic the bardic procedures. So yeah, you can move, but you wouldn't be able to quaff.
Got it. Okay.
That's probably, I don't know that I've ever said that before.
Quaff.
You can move, but you can't quaff. You can run, but you can't hide. All right, so first things first, this guy's going to step up and attack Sven.
At -1 because of prayer.
At -1 because of prayer. Okay, fine.
All your guys are at -1.
So you only rolled a 28 to hit his touch AC.
Yeah.
Did that miss?
That mattered.
Did that miss?
No, that hit.
Probably not. Okay, so snapper attack. What did I get? 9. No, I imagine that's going to, or not snapper. That's Sven. Sven, is that a 9 a hit?
No, the 9 is a miss.
Okay. Now against snapper, and they also get even down there to the south by snapper. They get the -1.
Yeah, it was all within 50 feet, so that would be
Yeah.
a good part of the battlefield.
All right, they're flanking though, so 16 to hit and 19 to hit with scimitars. Either of those hit you?
No.
No, look at that. All right. Okay, so none of those are hit. Who else do they got? They moved. They're climbing. That's it for the Gebites. All right, Fiat. Eric, you still there?
Still here.
All right, you're up. Now you see. So a couple of things. You just got blasted. And frankly, the pain of this thing is just unbelievable. You never felt pain like this before. But as you sort of staggered backwards, you can also see a couple of guys coming around the fountain Now, you don't think they can see you because they're sort of like looking around. I mean, they're not lock eyes with you, but
right.
they're coming around that side.
All right. Is the big bad goat guy moving?
No, he just took a 5-foot step so he could get out of Bjorn's range so that he could cast that spell at you.
So he stepped back toward the south.
Yeah, he's facing you. He's facing to the north.
All right. I want to put between him and me that big fountain.
Okay.
I'm gonna my movement rate is 20. I'm gonna try to move. Hold on. Let me find my there. Where did I go here? I'm seeing this screen. I'm seeing this roll20.net screen really big. I'm not sure how to.
Oh, up in the here, I'll show you. Look, can you see over here? You see this little slider right here? That goes up and down. That'll move it.
Wait, show me. Got it.
There's a slider like up in the upper right, next to where the dice rolls are.
Got it. All right, cool. And I am there. I am gonna try to go toward the north. If I have to, I'm gonna book to Grey Dirge.
Okay. So, I mean, are you going to go like around? You're going to like interpose the fountain between you and the creature, or are you going to like full retreat?
I kind of want to go toward the northwest.
You want to go that way? Okay. You can do that with you can move 20. So if you're going to use both your move actions, you can move as far as 40 feet. If you are running, you can move quadruple that.
I think I should run.
I think you should too.
And you have the book, so you're going to run that way.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm going to go as far as I can toward here, like here, or I don't know. I mean, how far?
30 feet gets you right there to the corner of the building.
Okay. Yeah, then you could scoot to the north too. I mean, you could get up in here if you wanted to, at moving full speed. But that's all you can do.
That's great. You know what? Okay, I can't fight. I'm in agony. I'm nearly dead. I want to scram.
Okay, so put your character where you want to be, anywhere in that northern area.
You can get to right there with the triple movement.
All right, great. Here.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
He's invisible.
Oh, you're going way over there?
Where the green circle is, that's as far as you can get with the triple movement.
Oh, all right, fine. Here.
Oh, there he is. Holy cow. All right, and he's got the book.
Yeah.
He forgot the book.
Like I said, if you're going quadruple, you can move 4 more spaces.
Okay.
He didn't take the book?
He did take the book.
He did take the book.
That's just hasn't moved it. Oh, there it is.
I moved it.
Right. Can I go 4 more spaces?
Yep.
All right. Can I go? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, like there.
Yeah. We'll meet you back at the ranch. He's
At the ranch.
That,
Okay. All right. So
that hobbit can move.
he can hustle. All right. So he's skedaddled out of there.
Yeah.
Can't say as I blame him. All right. Nolan, Leonard, and Sven. Oh no! Wait. I'm sorry. Nolan and Sven.
No, when
Is
do you want to
Snapper
go?
at the bottom of the thing?
Yeah, I'll go. Nolan's going to move here,
Okay.
basically to get within reach. Well, I think I'm going to try to protect the invisible halfling. Is my.
Oh, but you don't know he's gone.
I don't know. He's gone now.
You would have seen that blast. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, I know that he's being attacked, and I know that he had the book because it disappeared when he picked it up. So I'm assuming he's going to retreat. I don't know that, but I want to make sure that he's got a chance to retreat. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I can attack with the long spear. Want to hit him?
20's gonna miss. I'm sorry to say.
All right.
Just poke him.
All right. All right. Cool. So that's
Can you
Nolan.
attack and set a spear after you've attacked, or is that a move action? Set a spear.
To like put it in the ground
Yeah.
in case of a charge. Yeah, you could. I mean, yeah, I think so. It wouldn't. I mean, you could attack and then just jam it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Get off me, cat.
All right. All right, Sven. What about you? You got this one guy just took a swipe at you, missed, but
We are having an epic battle of missing each other here.
it's
I'm going
like
to
one
try
of
to
those.
keep it.
It's like one of those
It's like a
games of
team
pool that goes all day.
fight. All right, 5-foot step, 2 shots at him.
Okay. Shoot, I don't know if that's a hit or not. 19 and 16. That is going to miss. AC 21 on these guys. So you can see he just sort of like swats it out of the way, the arrow out of the
Did
the
you
air.
add in all your pluses for the prayer and bless and
I did.
song of courage and all the rest of it?
He's not getting the Song of
I'm
Courage.
not in the orange circle, yes, I didn't get that, but I
Oh,
did
my
have
bad.
My guys are getting the Song of Courage. They love Europe.
You're rocking.
Give me a quick perception check, Sven, would you? Next up is Snapper and Bjorn in a minute.
Leonard hasn't gone yet.
That's because Leonard is after Lama.
Now I rolled.
I thought he was with this group.
You used to be, but you moved.
Okay.
I have you originally scratched out, and now I have you below Lama. I think you waited for Lama to go and then went after her.
I might have done that, yeah.
Yeah. 25. You hear footsteps coming around that building.
Yeah.
You hear that guy coming up around behind you.
Yay!
All right, Snapper and Bjorno.
Well, Snapper is going to burst to harm undead,
Okay.
and 30 feet should get this guy. Oh, sorry.
No, let me put a aura on you. It's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Hold on here. Why is it not doing that? Here we go. All right. Sorry, it's just taking forever for some reason. Nope. It's all right. It almost put on there for 1,000 feet. That would have been fun.
Hey, listen, it'll work.
All right. Can you see that? That green?
Yes.
Okay.
You need to step first.
That's your 30 feet. Where are all those other auras coming from, boys?
I just realized I could do my own aura if I ever wanted to. I never realized.
You can do your own aura.
Yeah, it's only you see it. The
Oh,
DM might see them all, but
The DM and the person doing it just sees them.
Gotcha. So only the DM can make them visible to everybody.
Yeah, I see everything. So 13 points. So what's the save?
15.
15. That's a
15 for half.
It's a will save, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's do the two right north and south right by you. So first, yes,
Oh my
south.
Yes.
Did you say 16?
15.
15. So they both made it. So that's 6 points.
Those are 5 foot squares. Right?
Those are the only two affected.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Should be pretty orange right now, huh?
Him and
Him.
over there.
One.
So you do black, and they do. You see them kind of like blown backwards a little bit, and they just come back, and the scimitars are just like, and you can see that black crap, that blood coming off of their teeth as they're, sort of growling at you as they press the attack.
All right. And can I move now? I mean, can I at least take a 5 foot step?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whose air elementals are those, by the way?
Leonard's.
Leonard's.
They're up in the air, right? Or is that-
The two in front of Llama are actually close to the ground because they were fighting the goat man. They will be moving shortly, but it's not my turn yet.
Okay. All right. So you Snapper does a little step to the left. Very good. All right. So that's Snap. Bjorno, what are you doing?
I'm going to yell to fall back to the buildings and alleyways to use them for cover and strategy. And then my dumb self is going to step up right here.
Fall back, and then he goes forward.
5 foot step, Well, I'm trying to protect Nolan at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to continue fighting defensively, so that means I'm -2 to my attack.
Okay.
But I'm also +4 for the total number of bonuses.
Okay.
So what I roll is actually going to be +2.
Oh!
Potential
That's a hit and a potential crit.
26 for a crit.
Armor class is 26. You critted it. You critted this thing. Hold on. I don't even have the crit chart up. I have to pull it up.
How noble.
Look at this guy. He's like, stand back, then steps forward, crits the damn thing. Lama, you're starting to think that maybe this guy wants all the glory here.
Finally, somebody.
Somebody wants the glory.
There's been glory just waiting to be
that.
All right. So what is your it's longsword, right?
It is a longsword.
Bastard sword. Okay, here we go.
No, it's a longsword.
Maximum plus bonus damage and 1 intelligence and wisdom damage called concussion. You get him in the head.
Wow.
So max damage would be max damage, obviously. Plus bonus damage is go ahead and roll the damage again, and then you keep that. So you get max plus whatever you roll.
Okay, so 18 plus, and I rolled the damage. Should I keep these rolls that I used? I mean, they're both the same.
Just roll that thing again. We'll ignore the to hit.
Okay. So 18
12.
plus 12.
30 points of damage. Ouch. All right. So let me see. Did it show? Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I moved him. Hold on. I keep not being able to. Stop it.
Get off the stool.
No, Bjorn steps up and just like, he was actually looking at Nolan and sort of looking beyond Nolan, really. He had just kept the thing, and Bjorn just kind of just like, bonk.
Bjorn steps up first and yells, "Run away."
Yeah, run away.
And then clocks him in the head.
Wait, I
Very
did not say run away. I said fall back and use the buildings to your advantage.
No, it's all Graham Chapman or whatever yelling "Run away."
It was
That's pretty much what we hear.
A tactical readjustment of the line.
All right, Lama and Leonard and Beltran, at the bottom of the order.
Okay. Thank you. So the icon on me is actually wings because I have had fly cast on me.
Correct.
So when I saw this guy coming over the wall,
Yep.
I took up straight 15 feet up.
Straight up. Okay.
Came to about here.
All right.
I'm in the air. Make it 20 feet up.
Okay.
At this point, you hear Llama going, "Get out of my way, you confounded fog cloud things."
I cast message.
Hey, you kiss your mother with that mouth? It is Mother's Day. Gee whiz.
She did say confounded.
I did.
I don't know. I heard a little garbled stuff there. Like, wouldn't come out of her.
I cast a message, and I have to point to each person that I'm giving the spell to. Llama is one of those people, but she won't understand what I'm saying. I yell something in a language you don't understand, Llama. These guys take off straight up, around, and down. They've got a movement speed of 100.
Okay.
Are they flanking?
Basically, they're doing a big Immelman loop and coming up behind the guy.
They're flank.
Yep.
+2 on flank?
So if Llama comes to here, she's flanking, and Bjorn's flanking now.
Yep.
And this guy's command was to take off
Okay.
after the little blood trail.
Well, it's more like little pieces of burnt.
I was going to say, like the ash trail.
The smoking trail.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Llama.
Marks along the wall.
And don't
Is
worry,
he
Llama.
still
We all
invisible?
feel that way when people are vaping in front of us.
Yes.
He is still invisible.
As a whirlwind, if I get into the same square,
Okay. You might be able to feel him. Yeah, you would be probably.
as whirlwind, if I'm in the same square, I automatically do a kind of an attack.
Okay.
Anyone in that square.
Good. He's got 1 hit point left. I think this would be perfect.
I know. I gotta find something out here.
So you basically do a slam attack on him?
Basically.
Okay.
I'm the little halfling.
Yes. Apparently 13. Does that hit you, Fiat?
+8.
Oh, 21? Did you just kill him?
Why would you kill the little half man?
Killing him. He's going to move him.
It's his fault for being.
Wait for it.
Does that hit you?
A 21. Eric, does that hit you?
My AC is 18 plus 1. It says.
Fiat, you take 2 points of damage.
I'm dead.
Right. Well, not dead.
You're not dead.
You're not
dead. You're simply dying.
Hero's not dead. Yeah, you're dying. So you're running through the alleys, and suddenly behind you, this air elemental comes flying up past you, and just like, and you get like, because of the air, you get like bounced back and forth to the, like between the walls and stuff, and you find yourself you fall unconscious onto the ground. Now, here's the fun part: does he stay invisible? If he's unconscious, I think he does. Because it was a spell cast on him by somebody else.
Let's ask the DM.
Les, ignore the damage part at the bottom because we did that. But that was the command I gave him.
Okay. Okay.
I am hoping he still feels him there. He's gonna pick him up.
Okay. So he's at -1. So Fiat, you're at -1. What happens is you have to try and stabilize. So what's your constitution bonus?
My constitution
Your constitution.
It's 10, so I get 0.
All right. So every round you have to roll a d20 to beat. I think it's 10 plus the amount of hit points that you have.
Negative, so 11.
So the first one will be 11 if you make a con shot. So
It's a fortitude save, isn't it?
No, it's a con save.
Fortitude.
It's a constitution check.
I thought it was fortitude.
No.
Oh no, it's constitution check.
It's a con check, or at least it always has been. So you got to make a d20 roll. You got to beat an 11, or you lose another hit point. When you get to -10. When you get to -10, actually, when you get to
That's
negative,
when you're dead. You won't be dead. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So should I roll now?
Roll now.
No. You just got hit, so he's just now.
On his turn.
Yeah, next round. All right, so that's it for you, Leonard? Or are those the other two?
Yeah, that's enough. I've moved. I've cast a spell. My 3 guys did stuff. That's enough.
All right, Lama and Beltran.
Go ahead, Llama.
I'm going to return the book to the goat guy.
Sound good there?
Perfect.
He's got to reach 2.
Okay, yeah. Well, you need to play with someone your own size, asswipe. That's what I say.
There's
Wow, more with a strong, sorely sailor language.
You haven't even gone camping yet. Oh, you won't get to see that.
He only speaks Infernal, but asswipe transcends language differences.
It certainly does.
It's like caca. Everyone knows what that is.
24 is a miss. 27 is a hit.
26 and then 29 are both hits then with my flanking bonus.
Oh, I didn't know that wasn't included. So yes, those are both hits.
Sweet.
Nice job.
I'm not liking this.
So those fuzzy things that were in your way are helpful.
They are now. Now, I don't know that you moved them or what they were to begin with or what those
I
contacts.
think you just threatened them and they ran away.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, now you're helping. All right, so 2d8 plus Zoutois.
Okay, I forgot DR on.
Does Bjorn bypass DR?
I doubt it.
Was he smiting evil?
I don't think he can.
Okay.
29 and 18 is a big number. 48? Is that right? 47.
It is
47.
47.
So solid hits. What? Okay.
+2, you got right? +2 bastard sword, less than what you use.
+2 bastard sword. Okay. Fix that. Boom. All right. Solid hits. Now taking it to the streets. This has become kind of a thing. All right, so that's Lama. Last up, Beltran, bottom of the order, cleanup hitter. You got 2 guys climbing the wall below you. They have not gone over there, although the guy to the south will be over in the first action of next round. He'll be over that edge.
Okay. I am going to burst.
Okay.
Harming undead.
Ooh, okay.
That's my standard action.
All right.
So, that's the damage.
Ooh-cha. All right. So you're getting a lot more than Snap did.
That's because I got better rolls.
No, I mean a lot more range. You're getting a lot more dudes.
I positioned myself on purpose to do the most damage.
It's the same range, a lot more dudes.
Okay, so all right, let me.
I basically get all of them except for this guy. Well, at least the ones I can see. Yeah, I don't get the guys that are way out there.
You do get one of Snaps.
Yeah, but isn't that your yellow?
No, yellow is Phineas.
He doesn't get the 2 by the fountain.
No, he doesn't get the 2 by the fountain. He gets the 2 by Sven, the 1 on the roof, the 2 below him, and 1 of Snappers. All right, so I'm going to go clockwise and do the thing. What's your DC on yours?
16.
16, all right. First guy misses, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go as we go. So 14, did you say?
Yep.
That's a bite. All right, next guy, the one close to Sven, makes it. So he's down a little bit. Guy on the roof. Fine, yeah, no problem. Like 7. Okay, then the northern guy by you. Nope. Okay, guy on the wall. Makes it. But he's still going to have to make a climb check to see if he stays on the wall. So let's do that real quick. Climb check. Ooh, just barely hangs on. And then the one by Snappy-O. Natty 20. These guys are tough, but he still takes 7. All right.
And then for my move action, I've still got levitate going, so I'm going to levitate up 15.
Oh, 15 feet, just straight up. Okay. All right. So you're 15 feet up in the air. Leonard is 20 feet up in the air. All right. That is the end of that round. I'm going to take off your aura there. Ding ding. Yes. Okay. All right. So my turn.
Ooh.
All right. So he is going to do a couple of things.
Oh. I just don't like the computer.
All right. So he's got. Okay. He's going to do, how much is that? 10-foot radius, 40 feet high. Okay. He is going to do Flame Strike on.
Who?
Hold on, I want to see something real quick. I think.
Between us, so we can share.
Yeah, he's going to do it on himself. Like on his position. Which means that Nolan, Bjorn, Lama, and the two elementals all have to make saving throws.
Is he casting a spell?
He is. Let me double check.
Because there are 4 attacks of opportunity.
Oh wait,
technically no, just you're at 4.
Let me see. This might be an ability.
If it's an ability, no. If it's a spell-like ability, or
it's a spell-like ability. So
yes. Spell-like ability does provoke.
5 attacks of opportunity.
I don't know. Nolan's got his spear is in the ground. It's fixed.
Well, it's
right?
braced
I
for
guess
a
you can pull it
charge.
out.
But yeah,
Just
it's
pull it out.
a reach weapon.
All right, take your attacks of opportunity, and then I want to see some DCs.
26 hits from one of the elementals.
26. How is this elemental hitting anything?
26 for
Oh, sorry.
18
That
points of
was laughing
damage.
out loud.
Max damage.
Jennifer hit too. Oh, sorry. That was laughing again.
Now, the elemental, the guy has DR5, right?
No.
I do 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
DR10.
He has DR10. Yeah, he has DR10. Good. He has DR10. Good. So, all right. So Leonard's is done. Bjorn hits for Max, so I'll go ahead and put that in. Llama got 1 hit, and Nolan missed. So Llama, go ahead.
She did 21.
Where? I don't even see that. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So,
So to
death
get-
of 1,000 cuts, but
Bjorn hit, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Oh no, I took it off already.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna check his caster level because I'm not gonna like this at all.
So he needs
All right.
39.
The DC. So this is a reflex save, I believe.
I gotta roll my deep reflexes. Hold on.
Reflex for half.
Shouldn't
And
it be a concentration check? He's trying to cast a spell-like ability, and he got hit
All
for
right.
39 points of damage.
well, it's a spell-like ability. It's not a spell, so he
it
doesn't have to
get
concentrate.
disrupted.
Well, probably it does. You're right. It would have to concentrate. All right. So how many points of damage did he get last time?
39.
Okay. And then from Lama? Or are we counting that?
That was total. That was between me and Lama.
Okay.
Well, it would be 44, including the air elemental, but I don't know what the effect of DR is. So.
Okay. 39.
The DR, you ignore it.
Yeah. So 19. All right. He's going to roll his concentration check. You guys are going to love this.
Nope.
Yep. He made it. All right. So I need
25. Good Lord.
I need reflex saves, and the DC is 24.
So one of my guys made it, one didn't.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna roll my own. Oh.
Man, what's the DC?
24.
Holy crud.
I think the guy who made it's still gonna die though, depending on the strength of the spell.
Okay.
Hey, Les.
Oh, no!
Beautiful. That should have been 24 average. Sweet.
All right. So, Andrew, did you want to ask something?
Do I want to ask something?
Yeah, was that you that called my name?
Nope.
Was that ding? Was ding
All right. 19 points of damage from the flame strike. He is upset that did not work as well as he'd hoped.
Now Llama's even more upset.
All right. All right. Phineas, you're up. It only killed one of those elementals? Oh, God.
The other one
That may have turned this battle right there. That total lack of good flame strikes.
We regret we regret to inform you, Mr. Demon, that you have angered Llama. Your death is imminent.
All right, Phineas, what are you doing?
So can I quaff and speak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I quaff a potion of glibness
Go ahead.
and tell the guy his shoe is untied.
All right. Hold on. I want to see.
Have a shoe?
So that adds a plus 20.
He has a hoof.
Oh, okay. Your
Your hoof is untied.
Yeah.
horseshoe is
There is pooping in your hoof.
Okay, so what do you... all right, so getting a +2 bonus on bluff checks. You're trying to convince him...
well. I also, for a potion of glibness, I would also get a plus 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So what is your bluff bonus anyway?
Bear with me. This is the first time I've done this. +4 bluff.
Okay, so plus 24.
Andrew, I have a hard time believing this.
Well, what do you want? What you're telling him that his shoes untied, like to try?
No, that was. I mean, if I have to, I basically.
I throw him, really.
I just tell him this would be a good time to. If you look behind you, you'll see this is a good time to flee.
Okay. All right. So you're trying to deceive him.
Yes.
Convince your opponent what you're saying is true. Now is a good time to flee. All right. So I have to make an opposed sense motive check. Hold on. I got to check and see if he's going to have it. Here we go. All right. His sense motive is plus 27. So, all right. So this is pretty close to being a roll-off.
Well, let's see.
So yours is plus 24.
20 bonus on bluff check, so 20.
Well, let's see him.
And plus, let's see, a DC of 15 plus your caster level. So I'm not sure how the math works on this.
Other 3 attacks of opportunity or 4?
Well, I mean, so it's basically a sense motive. So what he does in response to this is up to him. What you're trying to do is, as this bluff check with using the glibness, is basically convince him. You're saying, look, now is a good time to, what did you say, surrender or escape?
Run away.
Run away.
Run away.
What you're trying to do is convince him that you're telling the truth, that this is indeed a good time to run away.
Yeah.
All right, so let's roll it. You're 24 versus.
Roll a d20 plus 24.
Here's mine.
Okay. Plus 24. Okay.
You got prayer too, right? Don't you get a +1 for that?
Yeah, you get a +2 for, or +1 for prayer.
Okay, so plus 25.
Unless we never got the -1.
Roll on with 12 or better.
Yeah, Les would have had a -1 for prayer. Yeah,
Okay,
right.
so 35. Oh! Okay.
Missed it by 1.
Shit.
No. I had a -1 because of the prayer.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's a tie.
So it's a tie.
Reroll.
Reroll.
We should reroll. All right, let's
Or
reroll.
take
All
the
right.
average.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. So he was thinking about it. At first he was like, I don't know, maybe this is the best time to run. Nah, this is. But he doesn't say anything back to you because he's got his hands full right now. All right. Well, very cool, Phineas.
That was a hell of a try.
That's a heck of a thing. All right. Gebites. Phineas, you hear the devil say to these guys over here in Infernal, he went, he's got the book. He went to the north. Find him. Kill him and bring me that book. So they run up that way, and they're running through here. And they go that way. Snap, these guys are going to take those 5-foot steps.
So do I still have time to move?
No, you quaffed and try to bluff.
Okay.
So these guys are going to get up on the thing. Hold on, let me roll this climb check. So they're both up there, but you have levitated, correct?
Yep.
So he's going to come down and begin running out here. Well, he won't be able to run. That'll take time. What's he going to do? He's going to come down here. He's going to come to here. He's going to come to here. All right. So we've got some attackaroos in place. So, Snapper, the scimitars flanking against you. Hold on a second. Yep. All right. 14 and Jesus, these rolls.
No.
All right. Sven, 17 and 26. Yes.
17 misses, the 26 hits.
Ah, yeah. 10 points of damage, scimitar damage from the guy behind you.
Okie
And then they've moved. Oh, they're going to move up to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, like that. Okay, so they're coming through there. They're going to come out here in a minute. All right, Fiat. I need you to make a Constitution roll. Basically, you got to beat an 11 with a raw roll.
Right, hang on. 5, 9. Okay, here we go. D20.
Yep. 16, beat it. So you have stopped. You're not losing any more hit points, but you are still unconscious at -1. So you do not lose any more hit points. So you are not going to die, at least not right now. Maybe later on, after this guy, this air elemental continues to buffet you and beat you to death.
Carries you up 50 feet and drops you in the main.
Exactly. Nolan and Sven.
You want to go, Nolan?
Sure.
If you need a sec, I can go.
No, I'm just going to attack again. I'm not going to retreat. We got this guy on a run. Yes.
That's a hit.
Good job.
$14 points of damage. All right, hold on a sec.
And that's just with a plain long spear. No magic.
Gotcha. Okay.
Would it be a free action for Llama to high five Nolan?
Note to self: new party members completely ignore tactical advice.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, Bjorn,
Wow,
he's
how
on
long
that
have you been
eventually.
playing this game, son? At least
Bjorn's,
this
Bjorn's
group.
new here.
Okay.
Yeah, Bjorn would have heard like 2 rounds ago, which was like 12 seconds ago. What you said is exactly what Beltron said. And you saw what happened. I think the round after he said that, Llama ran off and engaged him. So
Not a single person has retreated.
I'm a barbarian. Seriously?
All right, Sven, what about you? You're surrounded by these guys now. You cannot take a 5-foot step, which means that you would provoke attacks of opportunity by using your bow.
I'm going to attempt to use acrobatics to avoid the attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Move through this guy's square, trying to get to this square here.
All right, so backwards. So it is an acrobatics check of 25 to get behind him, to get put through there.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. So you move behind him, come up with your bow. You're going to take a shot?
Single shot.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, you did. It was a fumble, but you rolled a natural 20 to confirm. So not confirmed fumble, but the shot did miss.
Back a millimeter away from your big toe.
Shunk. Snapper and Bjorn. You're busy tumbling and everything. There's no wonder you missed. I mean, it's hard.
Well, Snapper's going to take a 5-foot step up this way and burst to hurt undead again.
Okay. So in this case, you will get 1, 2,
This one.
3, 4. Yeah, so like 5 of them. Yep. Go ahead and roll it, and I will get my saving throw dices ready. 11 points. All right. So I'm going to go from left to right, top to bottom. So that guy missed. How many points? 11 points?
Yeah.
Good.
Tildum.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I think that's the first undead guy we beat.
Allie. Minus 11. He's hurting. Directly underneath Ranth. Not Ranth.
I wish we
Beltran.
had Rant here.
This battle would have been over.
Would've been over a while ago.
Really quick.
Okay, so he's hit. The one next to you. Oh, man. Oh, wait. That's why I'm not making these saving throws?
You're real excited.
Do over.
Come on.
Do over.
Who told him? That was
still
let it go.
Okay, so
You
he's
still
there.
choked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Oh my god. All right, the guy next to Snapper. Oh jeez, he's so
You were rolling higher with the D6.
I was rolling higher with the D6. What the hell, man? And the last one, there we go. Finally, 5 points. Okay. All right. Well done, Snap. You put the hurt on some of these guys and killed one of them. All right. So, Bjorn, you're up next.
I'm going to continue fighting defensively, so these will be at +2.
Okay.
29
I hate you.
I
I'm really
get-
starting to hate you a lot.
for 16 points of damage.
I could
Points.
get.
Not it. All right, Bjorn. Excellent. Lama, Leonard, Beltran.
Lama, I'll let you go first so that the earth elemental can kill it.
Oh,
Or the air
that-
elemental.
Hey, that doesn't count as a verm. We've all hit it.
I know.
It doesn't count as a verb.
okay, Llama opens her mouth to speak, and the only thing that comes out is screeching, mad, screaming woman, orc woman.
Okay.
So normal.
I've heard that.
Pretty much.
Nah.
Yes, no.
All right, here we go. Confirm.
Confirm this sucker.
Didn't even look at it.
No, natural, no, but it's still a hit, and you do get exploding dice. So go ahead and roll damage. Did you
+2 on those. So the second one.
No, that's a miss.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and roll damage. Damage is. Oh, plus another D.
16.
No, there's one more D8, right?
No,
Was it 1d8 or 2d8?
Because she's enlarged. It should be.
Oh, it's large. Yeah, right.
should be 2d6, I think, shouldn't it?
I thought it was 2D8.
I'll go with that.
Okay. All right. He's still kicking. Leonard and Beltran. Now, Leonard, you and Beltran are both in the air.
It's the way we like it.
Okay, this is the air elemental first.
Nope.
Oh, we missed. Well, I was going to help Snapper, but Snapper seems to be doing fine.
he just blasted again.
Oh. I'm doing a lightning bolt right through here.
Ooch. Okay. All right. What's
Roll.
reflex save? Hold on. I got to see what that is. It's not good. Do we know what the DC is on that?
I'll say here in a second here.
Okay.
17.
17. All right. First guy, yes. Second guy, no. Okay, so the guy in front takes the full blast. The guy behind him does not. He's almost certainly going to die. He's got 4 hit points left.
Guy behind is like in the alley thinking things are good. Last couple seconds, his guy in front of him just like crumples and
Ooh, 26 points. So he
Now
drops like a stone. And then, so 13? Yeah, that's enough. That's enough to kill him too. So you just zap both of those dudes in that alley with that. That was a heck of a. That was pretty good. Pretty good little lightning bolt there.
oh, there.
Bam! You know, there's a flash of light from above, and these guys are just snapped into non-existence. Kapow! All right.
And this guy, my air elemental carrying the invisible body,
Mm-hmm.
moves to here, then up to the roof.
Okay.
He's going to end right here this round.
Okay. So he's carrying him.
Close to the ground. He's actually going to drop him on the roof there.
Oh, perfect. Just from like what, 20, 30 feet?
No, from like 2 foot up.
Okay. So he's just plopping him down there.
Yeah.
All right. On the roof. Okay, cool. Beltran. Now the one below you is still alive,
Yeah,
but the other one is lying on the roof.
but he's not a threat to anybody.
Eric, did you stabilize?
He did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So since you stabilized, I'm going to shoot the halfling. Just kidding.
But I think you got a clear shot too.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, I can't see him. Actually, I'm going to take 2 shots with my bow. First one's going to go with this guy, the next one, if this guy hits and drops, then the next one's going to go with this guy.
Wait, who? Who are you shooting?
First him.
All right. Well, I don't think you can see that guy. He's down in the corner. There's a building in your way. Now let me see.
I'm 15 feet above the roof of this building, so I'm probably 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. I think you could hit that guy. I don't think you could hit this guy because he's in the alley.
Even being about 30 feet up in the air?
I'll tell you what. You can take shots at both of them, but they're both gonna get +2 cover. They're on the ground. Remember, there's a building there. You're high up, sure, but this is a weird shot.
Okay. But they both get +2?
They
All
both
right.
get +2.
Same thing. So first one's going at him, and if he drops, then the second one's going at him. If not, both of them are going at this guy.
Okay. That'll hit, and that will drop him. So the first one drops him. Shunk! You see an arrow from above, and he.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Does the 21 confirm?
Yes.
Okay, so
that's a confirmed crit.
The first one hit. No, it's not a crit. The first one hits. My fumble is just a not shot. Just a non-shot.
Oh, I thought that was damage.
I thought that was damage too.
No, those are 2 hits.
He attacks twice with a.
So
but it's just a miss. Yeah,
it's just a miss.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I see what you did. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just a miss. Ching, it hits.
Like you got to change your critical threat range there.
All right. So that's Beltran.
It didn't show green when it rolled a 19.
It shouldn't. It's
but I'm a longbow.
He's using a longbow.
So it's only 20.
Bows don't crit. Bows don't crit on 19. All right, cool. So that's the end of that round. Lots going on. Not super happy about the way you guys are beating up on my devil. So he's going to probably go into melee combat and show you guys and teach you guys a little thing about devilish manners. All right. First things first. So he is going to take a 5-foot step there, and he is got his ranseur out, which he is spinning around, and he's going to do. He gets just so you guys know, he gets 4 attacks with this thing. He's going to do. He's going to switch off between Lama and Bjorn. So first attack to Bjorn, second to Lama, third to Bjorn, fourth to Lama.
Jeez.
He's afraid of the air elemental.
I don't think he even knows that air elemental's there. So, all right. First attack, and Bjorn, I know that you are fighting defensively again.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So first shot is at you. 29.
That misses.
Ouch.
Misses. Second shot is at Lama.
One's gonna hit Lama.
33.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did that hit?
You got anything over a +19, you hit me.
Next, Bjorn. 20.
Miss.
Next, Lama. 26.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, no. 2 misses to Bjorn and 2 hits to Lama. That's brutal. All right, so couple of that's going to be 4 plus 12.
All that naked green skin.
The outfit looks good, though.
Does look good. All right, so let's do. Hold on, I gotta. I think that only works. D6. Okay, so first weapon damage. Then it's glowing red, so it does fire. It does heat damage as well. So first of all, weapon damage, which you are not gonna like. 27 points of ranseur damage.
This could be the end of Lama.
And then some heat damage. 6 points of heat damage, so a total of 33. Is Lama still on her feet? Lama? Talk to me, Lama!
I'm on my feet.
Okay.
Was not to show him, otherwise I would have filled that in myself. Thank you.
All right, here we go. So that's what he does. Phineas.
Oh boy. I am going to move
Yeah, I thought that was only the first half.
just so everyone can enjoy my singing, which
Okay.
everyone's entitled to.
You want to spread the love.
Singing is not a right.
Continue singing Final Countdown.
Okay, awesome. And you're going to move to there. Okay, cool. All right, is that it for you? I guess
Yes.
it is. Moving and singing.
now.
All right. The Gebites. All right, this guy runs towards Sven, leaps over the dead body of his comrade and attacks. These guys, what are they going to do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Shoot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's gonna attack. These guys did not see that guy, so they're back here looking around. Did not see the air elemental. These guys are gonna do the snippity snip to get back at the snap. And I think that's it. All right, so 2 attacks, scimitar attacks on Svengoolie.
Wait, that guy moved over 50 feet and can still attack?
Oh no, I'm sorry. 1 attack. Sorry, 1 attack.
Oh,
You're right.
bad enough.
Well, again,
The two of us just continue this little dance.
yeah, we continue to do that, but you can see that there's another third guy coming around there. All right, against Snapperoo. Oh wait, so it doesn't matter. Against Snapper, 20 and 20.
Nope.
How about a 20?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I make a 20?
All right. Am I running out of guys? That's no fair. All right.
You still got the guy below me.
What'd you say?
Yeah, he's
There's a guy
gonna.
below you.
What do you want him to do? He's gonna jump out here and go off the building, but that's all he's gonna be able to do. All right. So now it is Fiat, who is still unconscious, and Nolan. So Fiat, you're just lying on top of a roof now, but you don't know that because you're still at -1.
And no one else knows it either.
No one else knows you're up there.
Somebody else does.
Leonard knows. Well,
But he hasn't told anybody.
everybody else, nobody.
No,
knows.
I have not told anyone.
Okay, and then Nolan.
Currently, Fiat is listening to In the Arms of the Angels, which works for unconscious hobbits and all animal cruelty videos.
3d8 plus 6. What's that about?
Pure serious dilemma.
Oh, okay. Very nice. That's a solid. That's a. I mean, 1 off a max. So very nice heal. You see that goat boy is looking right at you, Nolan. Though you got a feeling you're gonna get the. A little
Yeah, stop doing that.
You're gonna get a little taste of that action next time. Okay, and that's Nolan. Fiat's out. Sven and Snapper.
Snap's going to take a 5-foot step this way and burst to heal.
To heal. All right.
And I'm going to be avoiding everybody. Well, the undead.
Well, they're undead. So,
the only person I'm worried about is Lama.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get her.
Yeah.
Look at that. 15 points, max points.
There's no way to move slightly over and get Nolan.
Not without getting an attack of
It
opportunity.
was a 5-foot step.
Yeah. Phineas gets some of that, as does Beltran and Leonard if they're down.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Leonard's like, I don't take damage.
Get into combat.
That's not my thing.
It's not really my thing.
Does this guy lying on the ground get any?
Yeah, I can't remember if he's dead. I think he's alive.
He's dead.
Did he? Did he get him before? I don't think he did. I think he threw him
Oh,
off
maybe
to the
he
side.
not.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
we
he had
interrupted
him by
that.
the hair, and he was going to do it, and he sort of threw him off to the side. So yeah, he gets some of that too. So he's like, what's going on? How come I'm not dead? All right, cool. Nice work, Snap. What about you, Sven? Got two guys. You can take your pick.
I am again going to use acrobatics to avoid the attack of opportunity, so I can move more than 5 feet.
Okay.
Actually, if you want to just back away, you don't have to do that with the house rules.
I know, but I want to take a shot.
Well, it depends on where you want to go.
If you just want to, you don't have to do an acrobatics. If you just want to run back 30 feet or whatever it is and take a shot.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying. Okay. Well,
You just can't pass through a space.
Well, now he can because he rolled a 26, so he can pass through those spaces if he wants
if
to.
I want to. Oh, that's nice.
He's got the option. He's like, well, maybe I will. Maybe I. Where are you going to move?
You could flip back towards us.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, well, you can't fire from there.
I know.
He can when they come around the corner.
Yeah, can I do that and go on op fire?
No.
You can't. No, you
got to have
you can't move and go on op fire.
Oh, he's going back.
That's a double move.
Yeah, literally. All right, I'm going to say he came through here. He's over here now.
All right. He can shoot.
Yeah, one shot at this guy.
Okay. These buildings are pissing me off. Ooh, finally.
That might be a hit.
That is a hit.
Finally hit something.
Ten points of damage.
Nice.
Solid hit.
And that's magical in case it matters.
Yeah. Nope. You're good. That's a solid hit. Takes it high and tight in the chest. And he's like, as that arrow sort of gets him right in the upper guts. All right. Very nice. Bjorn and Lama.
Finish him.
Go ahead, Born. You've been going first. Go for it.
You have reach, correct?
And Leonard?
Yes, she does have reach.
Okay.
Les?
So I'm going to take a 5.
And Leonard?
Well, and Leonard and Beltran here in a minute, but
Okay.
I was with Leonard before. I think Bjorn is right first, and then I'm with Leonard.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step to here so that I can try and protect Nolan
okay.
and then attack. And this will be, now I'm in the range of the music, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's plus what to
Plus
hit?
2.
Plus 2.
So
+2.
These will be
Plus 2 to damage.
These will be plus 4 to hit.
Oh. All right, so that's a hit.
Shocked you were rolling like a monster.
19 damage.
Yeah, the damage is
plus
plus
2 to damage also.
So it's 19.
Okay. All right. Oh wait, did I take that off? Sorry, I took that off.
Who'd you take it off of? Not the go guy.
I took it off of. Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
All right, he's still up.
And I'm still fighting defensively, by the way.
Okay. Lama.
Extra 2 points. You remember he gets extra points for being in the zone.
You got him.
Yeah.
That's
So
right. It's with Leonard. Is that right? I'm next. Okay.
You're after Bjorn, yeah. And then Leonard, and then Beltran. Fiat didn't get really a turn, so.
All right. Well, this thing has got to die, so.
Come on, fumble.
I'm not feeling a fumble less. I'm just
Ah.
not feeling it.
You got 3.
Huh?
You got 3 dice rolling.
Yeah. Bam.
That's a hit.
Shit. Yeah, that's a hit.
He's done.
One and
Come on,
done.
Bumper.
60, that's a miss.
No, that's
Do you want me to roll the damage?
I do.
Because the minimum is 15. No, the minimum is 17.
Enjoy it. Enjoy
yes,
the
we want to see it.
kid. We want to see it.
Oh. Hey, Les.
Nicely
He
done.
goes down. So Lama
He made a squishy noise when he went down.
Kind of she cuts into him and he goes, and falls over to the side, and you see as his as his blood kind of like begins to like leach out, his body does not disappear.
Ooh, he's dead.
He just bleeds out onto the sand, right next to the pile of bodies that he had been putting there on the thing. So, but he is dead.
Fair play. I did tell you you pissed off Llama.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be for anybody. That was a hard fight. And and honestly, I made some mistakes, which I shouldn't have. So, well done. Well, excellent fight. All right, but the fight is not yet over. You still got a bunch of these little dudes running around. So we're still. You can.
I'm going to turn my head.
Well, you did a full attack, so.
Oh yeah, you did a full attack. So yeah, you
I'm
would
going
not.
to turn my head and look at the guy next to Snapper and take a 5-foot step
Okay.
and laugh.
She's Snapper. You think she might be looking at you and laughing, so you're a little unnerved. You're like, what? What?
Oh, I think I just peed a little bit.
Yeah, you think she might be possessed. All right, Leonard and Beltran floating around in the sky, not taking damage.
So Leonard flew over to the building that the one air elemental said he dropped him off at. Because remember,
Okay.
I got
And still didn't tell anybody?
Huh?
And still didn't tell anybody?
No.
Okay.
It's not his thing.
And then the air
taking
elemental
damage
attacked
and-
these two guys down here by Snapper.
So I think we figured out a couple of things that Leonard does not do. He doesn't take damage, and he doesn't tell people stuff. He just doesn't share information. Okay, cool. All right,
You and me, we need to work on our communication.
All right, Beltran, what are you doing?
I'm going to shoot this guy right below me.
All right.
2 arrows.
Ooh, yeah, you will. Oh wait, that's Leonard.
That's Leonard hitting the two guys fighting Snapper.
They both got hit too. So okay. All right, give me your 2. Go ahead and give me the damage there. 4 and 2. Okay.
4 on top, 2 on the bottom.
Yep. Got it. Good.
You
All
guys
right.
are still up. Wow.
Yeah, they're still up. They're holding their water, man.
They can't flank anymore, though, Snapper.
I know.
Yeah, because they can't go in there, so they can still attack them. Beltran, where are your shots? There they are, 26 and 22. The 26 hits, the 22 misses.
These guys had more than 22? Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of somebody else. 22 is actually a hit. Yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking of the demon. Sorry.
Okay. Both of these damages are going to be at +2, so add 4 to this total.
Okay. 17 plus 4 is 21.
Yeah.
You can put an arrow in each of his shoulder blades. And goes over in a pile down in the
Bless
alley.
you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Phineas.
Oh boy.
So you think, Phineas, that you just saw Llama cut that guy, the demon, and he's not standing up anymore, which, frankly, when it comes to demons, is probably a good sign.
Right. So I'm thinking demon steak for dinner.
And I shouldn't say demon because he really is a devil, not a demon. He was speaking in
Wow, bless you.
Thank you. Just forget. Once I start, I don't stop. You'll lose your voice. So just ignore me, like usual.
like usual.
Ignoring people is Don's job.
Oh, sorry.
So now we've got 3 things from Leonard's resume. He doesn't take damage. He doesn't share information, and he ignores people.
All right. So I'm going to.
It's a thing.
Not very.
All right.
I do them very well.
Yeah, no. We all have our speciality.
Go with your strengths, I always say.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I will fascinate these lovely Jevites.
Okay. All right, so you are rocking and rolling and fascinated in those guys. They get a saving throw, yes. A will save, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So which one? The ones that are fighting Snapper?
Where's I was thinking.
Somebody highlighted me. I'm not.
These guys over here. You're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So what's the DC on that?
Dang it. I just turned away from it. Let's call it 37.
37. Okay. You know, it'd be super fun if Leonard
my
takes the
God.
book and like boots Fiat off the roof.
DC.
It's just like, all right, off you go.
It looks like it would be a 12.
Both of them managed to avoid being fascinated. I hate to say it, Phineas, but you're not having a ton of luck. Well, he's just poor Phineas is not having a lot of luck. He tried the glibness thing, which almost worked, and he lost it on the roll off. Now this is the third fascinate, which isn't working.
I'm gonna go home and open a bottle of bourbon.
Okay, deal.
There you go, not sharing again.
I'll bring it back.
Okay, so that's Phineas. Gebites. All right, these guys are going to come back here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're coming back that way. Shit. All right, let's see how this does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And then he's going to come here and he's going to get one shot, but he will get flanking. And those two guys are going to continue to attack Snapper, albeit not with flanks. So one flank on Sven. 27, finally.
He didn't even need the flank.
Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
Excellent. Okay. Buying something. Somebody's shopping online upstairs. All right, damage. Ooh, max damage. 14 points, Svenaroo.
Ooh.
And then 2 non-flanks against Snappy A. Natty 20 from the first guy. That's the north guy. Let's roll to confirm that. Did not confirm, but we'll get exploding dice. A second guy, and a miss. So exploding dice on him. Let's see what happens. No exploding dice. But 12 points of damage to you, Snap. Let's see. Where do I have any more? I'm just gonna have to hold on. I gotta copy paste. No, just kidding. All right, that's it for the Gebites. So Fiat still unconscious. Nolan and Sven.
Not only is he still unconscious, he's still invisible.
Yeah.
Nolan, you want to go or should I?
So does he read the book by osmosis?
He just has the book. He hasn't read the book.
But by osmosis, like it's under his pillow.
No. You got to read the thing. No osmosis. It's not like we used to study in high school.
Right. Okay.
All right, I'll go if Nolan's not ready. I'm going to do an acrobatics check again.
All right. Okay. He's like
one shot at him.
He's like from the circus.
You'd think.
Very slippery, this guy.
No kidding. 22 is a hit.
Yay.
7 points. Okay. All right. Nolan, what about you?
I'm just gonna burst.
Okay.
Healing.
Six. Oh, you got ripped off there. 6 points of healing. This guy is now sort of sitting up, going, "What happened?" But Lama, Phineas, Bjorn.
Thank you.
Did you do something that I don't
Snapper?
have control
No.
of my guy anymore?
No.
Okay.
Snapper may have got, maybe not.
Was trouble? Can you not move him?
No, I'm good now.
Okay. All right. Nolan healed 6 points.
I don't think so.
To those guys. I think Nolan. Yeah, Snapper's within that range. You would take some of that 6. Oh, wait. No, you're not.
No,
No, you're not, because he's out of your range. That means
I'm
you're out of his
ready to
range.
try
Well, he's moved.
to make a step over the
Oh, yeah, he is out of the ring.
him and Bob.
I got like every fourth word
Right.
there.
Yeah, I'm not hearing Doug.
Doug,
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
now we can.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I got a notice that my internet was unstable.
The internet as a whole is pretty unstable.
Well, make it stable.
Working on it.
Roll to stabilize.
All right. So, Snap, what are you going to do, bud? Snapper?
I am going to take a one.
He broke up again.
I'm going to take a 1.
5-foot step in
Okay.
this direction.
Okay. And healing burst for 8. Now, Nolan, you are also now in that as well. So, Lama, you would get 14 points back this round so far.
Am I in that or no?
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay.
Yeah, just barely in that. So yeah, you would get some of that as well. All right, excellent Snap, excellently done. Bjorn and Lama, and then Leonard and Beltran.
All right, so Devil Dude is dead.
Yeah, he's down.
As a free action, I'm going to yell to everyone, Sven needs help over here.
Help me, help!
Sven needs help.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Hey, peasant.
So Bjorn turns tails and heads north.
I'm going to move to here and start calling for Fiat.
All right, so you see Leonard up on the roof of that building that you're approaching.
He's not looking for Leonard.
And
No,
I
he's
see,
not.
do I see the 2 Gebites to my west?
You do.
Okay.
And they're coming in. They see you too, so you see them sort of like, they were just coming into the thing, and then they see you, and they sort of like shift gears and begin, like in Dawn of the Dead, where the guy's running, and he suddenly sees a guy, and they're like, kind of coming at you now.
Yes. Come to me.
Come to me.
Come to me.
Come to Butthead.
Can I get to this guy with my reach? Can I go through the air elementals?
Yeah, but you can't from. Yeah, there you go. All right, you could get either of those guys, I think. Probably the best one would be the south one, though, because we're sort of assuming that you're not sharing. Ooh, that's a hit. Ooh, damn. That hurt. I felt that one.
Oh, yeah, Gordon's right. I did more than a 5-foot step. I only get the first one. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay.
I did 28 points.
Yeah, that's more than enough. He goes down in a bag of guts and black blood. Just sort of like comes apart underneath your scimitar. You still use a scimitar, or is it a bastard sword?
Bastard sword.
Bastard sword. So you just come cranking down on the dude, and it practically cuts him in half. All right, so that's Lama. Bjorn moved forward. Leonard and Beltran, what are you guys doing? Beltran, you yelled out, "Hey, Sven needs some help up here!" All right.
Right.
Does 12 hit one of these guys?
No, it does not.
One's dead, so this guy moved up. 26 hits him.
26 does hit him. He has 2 points left. Ah! And he goes down. Finally, they killed somebody.
Meanwhile, Leonard knows that there's a naked halfling up here on the roof. He's
not
searching
naked.
these 4 squares.
Naked. What?
He's not naked.
Yeah, when did he get naked?
Invisible.
Leonard.
I'll say, what's Leonard doing up there?
Apparently, the air element.
Last-
The air elemental is a perv.
I was going to say, it got a little awkward.
Took his clothes and ran.
Poor Fiat.
Do I find a halfling, an invisible halfling in these 4 squares?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You boot him really hard in the head.
It's not a pillow.
Yeah, roll damage. Yeah. No, yeah, you do find him. He is still very much invisible, but you do find a body that is decidedly not naked.
Once I find the body, I work my way and find the head and mouth. I get out a potion of Cure Light Wounds that I will give to him next round.
Okay. Beltran, what are you doing?
Eric, you're in good hands the whole time. Don't worry about it.
It's your hands he's worried about.
All right, Beltran.
Well, you're muted, Mike.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to call to Sven.
Sven!
Head south. There's friends down south.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to shoot at,
Izzy from Acrobat.
Which guy?
you know what, this back guy.
The farthest one? That one way back there? All right.
Finish him.
Just to try and finish him.
Okay. Go for it. Ooh, both of those will hit.
Okay, he's gone.
Well, now he's got 2 hit points. If you do, well, I guess.
If I do negative damage,
Good try.
If you hit him with that healing arrow, healing undead arrow.
it's an arrow of undead slaying. Read your character sheet. It's an arrow of undead healing. Oh no! You take him out. He was coming around too. I hate that. All right. So Phineas.
So I'm going through an existential crisis, wondering why I'm here. What am I doing? Where did I go wrong?
Don't
We
worry.
do this daily.
You'll fascinate somebody again. Don't worry.
Well, I guess I'll fascinate Nolan and Bjorn just to see if I can.
Okay.
I'm fascinated you survived.
See if you still got the stuff.
Jeez. I'm gonna pause. I don't know what to do right now.
All right, you're just gonna keep inspiring courage.
I'm gonna sing like nobody's ever sung before.
Okay. All right. Fiat is still unconscious. Nolan, Sven.
Nolan's going to help this guy get up from the ground and tell him we need to go free your townspeople and get rolling.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you for saving my life. Who are you? Why are you here?
Tell him.
That's what I'm asking.
All right, so he gets up off the ground. He seems pretty worse for wear. He's just been dragged around by the hair by a goat demon for the last couple of minutes.
This is where Nolan tells all the village people that he is Nolan of the Manor Waste. This is true, and he has come and get your moment of like.
I love that you refer to them as the village people too. It's like.
Yes, I'm the leader of this party. So, any questions?
Come with me. You're now my servant. Okay, so you're dragging him away towards the body dump.
Oh, is that? I thought that was all. The other ones are on live there.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a big pile of his former neighbors.
This could be you.
unless you
Now
pledge,
drop and give me 20.
unless you pledge your service to me immediately.
I'm just gonna hold off then and make sure he's okay. Tell him that we'll get everybody free soon here.
Okay.
Compatriots are wrapping this up.
Okay, Svenaroo. Oh wait, I'm after Fiat. Geb's guys. I skipped myself. I skipped myself.
Or Gibbs guys.
Geb's guys, the Gebians.
We got one to one.
All right, he's gonna do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. You just Beltran, you just saw that one of those dudes just like zip around the building and up in the alley, kind of coming up behind Sven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. They're not going to get closer than this. They've got their scimitars out, and Bjorn, they're waiting. Actually, he's going to move down they're going to see what you do. They're sort of standing back. They don't want to get so close that you get an easy shot, and they've spread out a little bit so that you can't get them both in the same attack. These undeads are pretty savvy when it comes. You're struck by how savvy these guys are when it comes to fighting. Do I have anybody else, or is it just one attack? All right, one attack against Svenaru. Regular attack, 7-15. Nah, 15
Miss.
miss, right? Okay. All right, that's it for me. So Sven, your turn. You see this one guy coming up the hallway at you.
Yeah,
and
so
the guy right in
going
front.
south.
Well, you've been rolling kick-ass acrobatic rolls. I mean, you probably just slip by him.
Yeah. No, thank you.
As a free action, I can tell him head to the west and then head south. You're good. Since I got a bird's eye view.
He's gonna come to here and take
Okay.
it, not at that guy.
Okay.
Leonard, how long does Llama stay enlarged?
Hit.
12 rounds.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry, that's one more than that last.
Played.
max damage. Very nice.
Hey, Les, what round is this?
This is round 7.
There you go.
She's back to normal size?
Nope.
Okay. All right, so that's Sven. Snapper and Bjorn. Snap, you got nobody to fight.
My question was, were you calling for Sven's help because he needs healing or because he's being attacked?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
14 points, and he's got 2 guys on him.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move.
What's my modus operandi, though? What's my
I turned to one side and saw the entire party to my south, and then I see Sven up by himself facing 3 guys.
Okay. Well, I moved 10 feet and I burst. Take it.
Ooh, 10 points.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Are you full, Gordon?
No, I'm on a range.
Bjorn, I see you've chosen south.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step and attack this guy.
All right.
And I'm not fighting defensively anymore, so all of these are going to be +4.
Okay.
Out of range. He's right
Ooh, 35 and 21.
Okay, the die roller is making up for all of his cleric rolls from the other campaign.
No kidding.
I was going to say, Lothar's sitting in the corner crying and hugging himself.
Well, Lothar can't roll higher than a 5.
Yeah.
Bjorn can't roll lower than a 15. So
We've been playing that game for a year. The highest I think I ever saw Lothar roll was like an 11.
Yeah, that was a great day.
It was
And
he was
Lothar's
happy with that 11.
He remembers
like,
that day.
yes, an 11. Yes.
So 19 points of damage.
2 hits, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Those are 2 hits.
I only get 1 attack.
I thought the 17 was an attack roll.
I'm only 5th level. So
Nice.
the first one is to hit. The second one is a 19 to damage because it's +2.
All right. Boom. All right. So solid slug from a longsword puts and you connected very well. Next up, Lama, Leonard, and Beltran.
Running while screaming.
It just cracks me up.
Normal.
This is this whole town is echoing with the sound of Lama screaming, but bloody murder at these guys. All right, go for it, Lamb. That's a hit. Oh man, 24 points of damage. Holy crap! That is an even better hit than Bjorn got. You guys are competing. I mean, it's like the whole Legolas Gimli thing.
No, when it comes to kicking behind, there is no competition. Lama's got it.
I don't know, man. You took out. You did a lot of.
You're a lot harder to hit than I am.
Yes.
Yeah, he will.
Have you marked the damage off?
He'll finish the combat faster.
All right, so that's Leonard, and Beltran. Leonard, so you found the guy, so you're going to pour the potion into him?
Yes. Eric? He just left.
He'll be back. There he is.
Eric, roll a 1 die 8 plus 5.
Okay. 1 die 8 plus 5. Gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
We'll take that
There
one.
you go. You get 26 points.
No.
That's some good healing. Take that.
D8. 7 plus 5.
7 points.
7
Right.
plus 5. So yeah, you get
12
12
points.
back.
You get 12 points back. So you're at -1, so you will be at 11. 11 points. And you wake up, and you see Leonard standing above you. He's got a bottle in his hand, which he's pouring down your throat, and you don't even want to know where his other hand is.
Leonard wasn't here for this, but he knows that if I just yell medic, they won't understand what I mean. So I'll be specific and say, I have found the halfling who is injured and needs medical attention.
Okay. Did you like scream that out from the top of the thing? So Lama, you
Yes.
went away. I mean, you see Leonard kind of like, I found him. The first.
And raise her bastard sword above her head, and that's about all she's really got in her right now for communication.
Well, probably the first thing that you're thinking of is, how the hell did the halfling get on the roof?
I don't know that she's thinking that far, but okay.
Bjorn's certainly thinking of it. Oh, what is that?
My 2 air elementals.
Ooh, okay.
Does 18 confirm?
No, it does not.
Okay, so double damage?
Exploding dice.
Exploding dice. Okay.
Okay, so 4 points. Is that the
4
northern
against this
one?
guy up here,
Okay.
and 11 misses.
11 misses. Yep. Okay.
Now I am done.
All right. Belteran.
Okay. I am going to take 2 shots at that guy.
Okay.
He gets -2.
Yep.
Or he gets okay.
He gets cover.
Okay. So
Okay.
one hit.
Yeah, those are 2 attack rolls. Yeah, so 1 hit. 5 damage. Okay. Nice.
And that's all I do. And I tell Leonard to come get me.
Leonard, come
Okay.
get me. What do you mean, come get you?
He can only levitate up and
I can
down.
levitate, so I don't weigh anything, but I can't move side to side.
Right.
So basically, it's like he's going to come over, like grab a balloon and like fly it back.
Oh, you want him to carry you around. Okay, I got you. All right, Phineas. Sort of standing in the eye of the maelstrom here. Although Snapper's right there, and he's like, hey, dude, what's happening?
That's right.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, brothers in the mud.
Good God.
Good God, yo.
I feel as useful as shoelaces on a legless man. Good grief.
That is pretty useless.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well,
Using the shoelaces to floss.
All the people who are doing the fighting are still getting all those bonuses that you generate
Right.
from your songs. So don't feel like that's nothing. That's +2.
yeah, but they're not even tipping, so I'm just.
Well, tipping comes after.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
just
do it during the meal.
something. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna do a soft shoe while I sing.
Okay,
That's
cool.
Because I want to be visually entertaining as well.
So you're invisible.
Oh, well, but it's okay. They can hear soft, wispy noises.
But if I could see invisibility, I would be truly impressed with the dancing.
Yeah.
Whispering softly with this song.
I was thinking, hold me closer, invisible dancer.
Hold me closer, invisible dance.
Killing me softly.
All right, so Gebza attack. So
with his song.
5-foot stepperoo to here.
Who is that?
Doug.
How do you know?
That was Roberta
I know your
Flack. Couldn't you
voice.
tell?
Gordon's good like that.
It was Roberta Flack.
Killing me softly.
Yes, you are.
Just wait till it's camping night, man. You're going to hear all kinds of good things.
between Jennifer drinking and you singing, it'll be a fun night.
You bet. Hallelujah.
All right, first one on Lama. 20, no.
No,
Yes.
yes. Actually, that's not true. You hit me.
That's a hit?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
13 points. Scimitar damage.
All right.
And now Bjorn. 26.
Yes.
Oh. And Sven.
And Sven. Ah, yay!
Confirm.
That
I
confirmed.
I just fumbled. Ah, I hate this part. Eat dirt. You fall prone and are blinded for 1d3 rounds. Okay, so he goes down.
It's kind of like sending an undead to the buffet line.
Yeah, no kidding. So he
Eat
goes.
dirt.
He goes down. We're gonna do. He's gonna go for, and that's gonna be 3 rounds. He is gonna be blinded. I don't think he's got that much time, frankly. All right. So eat dirt. That's a nice one. Fiat, you are back alive. You are still invisible. Leonard is standing there, and he just yells out, "I've got the halfling. He needs medical attention."
Okay. All that I remember is I was running north. I had ducked down an alley. It was dark. Suddenly, it got very, very windy.
Yep, and that's the last thing you remember. Until you woke up on a roof with Leonard feeling you up.
You're welcome.
Leonard,
What are you doing?
He's laying back and thinking of Absalom.
I was going to say, all of a sudden you hear from the top of the roof, "Don't touch me there."
Well, I can't see you, so it's your fault.
It's your fault. Yeah, that's what he tells everybody.
Yeah, did you take 12 points of healing? Didn't you give him 12 points of healing?
You did, yeah. So he's back. No, he's conscious and has 11 hit points. So
Is that your hit bar with 11?
His bar is still at 0.
Oh, okay. I'll fix that. So Fiat, what are you going to do?
wait, do I still have the book?
You do. You do indeed.
So wait a minute. I died, but I kept the.
You didn't
Well,
die.
the book you kind of tucked under your shirt to make it invisible.
You fell unconscious.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. And now I'm okay. Where am I? Oh my God. And what's this thing? What happened?
I think he's asking about it.
Talking to Leonard, yeah.
Go ahead, Leonard.
Okay. I'll sum up. No, it's too long.
Summary. Give me a summary.
I sent someone to retrieve you because you couldn't run away fast enough. You fell unconscious after the goat guy hit
After
you
the
with
rescue.
a scorching ray.
Won't need a haircut for at least 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still pretty scorched.
You're going to be okay, but just lie quietly for now.
Mhm.
I'm going to go get help. You stay here.
Does
On this roof.
You stay here. I'm going to go get help.
okay? Does anybody need backstabbing?
Not on the roof.
You need to attack yourself so that you become visible.
Become visible so we can heal you when we get back.
How do I turn this off?
Slap John.
I believe you could will it to the point. I mean, I think you're invisible. I think you can will yourself to be visible.
No,
Okay.
just slap Leonard.
Yeah, you just slap him.
I was going to say, stab Beltran when I bring him back because I don't want him hitting me.
Wait. Okay.
We
Can
can't
I?
leave a miss. As soon as you make an offensive action, you become visible.
Okay. Well.
Just say a dirty joke.
Can I break wind? I don't know.
Great wind. Don't you dare.
He'll think it's another one of his air elementals.
All right. I want to peek over the edge of the roof and look and try to see what's happening.
Well, you can see it looks like it's still sort of a melee. Although there's a lot of people sort of standing around. You can see down below, Lama is beating the snot out of these guys. Bjorn is fighting them. And there's a couple of air elementals that are kind of fixing these guys. You can't see any other of these dudes though.
Wait. Weren't we fighting some sort of goat beast?
Yeah, and you can see Nolan's over there with another guy who you don't recognize, and then there's the goat beast is on the ground. Looks like he's been pretty slashed up.
Okay.
So are you saying this because there's some jealousy involved?
I think so.
Wow. Okay. Goodness. Okay. So I guess I passed out. Leonard, thank you for saving me.
You're welcome. Finally, someone said it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't encourage him.
I kind of want to rejoin the action.
No, you don't.
I don't.
No.
Why not?
You are soft and squishy. Stay here.
I'm a tough hobbit.
Yeah.
There is
Stay
no
here.
such thing.
It's too perilous.
Let's do
Oh, a little bit of barrel.
I can handle the peril. No, it's too perilous.
Okay. Am I still in the Isabel?
Yeah, until you actually if you were gonna punch somebody, you can stay. You're still invisible. You have to commit an offensive action, or the potion has to elapse, which I believe it lasts 8 rounds.
I like Doug's approach. Just tell a nasty joke.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
I'm offended.
All right, you're visible.
Fiat.
No, I think I wouldn't. I mean, you've only got a couple of seconds left, so just you could be visible.
All right, great. Can I climb down?
Yes, but
If I get back to this rooftop and you're not here, I'm never saving you again.
All right. Look, okay, fine.
You can stay there.
You know what? I keep a firm grip on the book,
Okay.
and I will stay put. And actually, if I have time, I'm gonna start to look at the book.
Okay. All right. So you just sort of sit down and sort of flip open the book and take a look. All right. Cool. Nolan and Sven. So Nolan, you've got that guy, and you're over by the body of the devil.
Yeah, I might as well search him while I'm there.
He really doesn't. I mean, first of all, the body is really repugnant. He does, other than that ranseur, that big weapon that he has. He doesn't really have anything else at all.
Check his prison wallet.
No pouches or anything like that. Just the weapon and his body. He's not wearing anything like
prison
clothes
wallet.
or anything like that.
His prison wall.
His prison wallet. Oh my god.
That is so vile. Just so vile. Of course.
But
he
yeah,
got
that ranseur is just sitting there on the ground.
All right, I'm not going to touch that.
Okay.
I think we should all get drinks and watch Sven fight the last guy.
Well, he seems to be holding his own over
I know,
there.
like lots of huge acrobatics moves.
He's jumping around. He's walking up walls. He's getting guys to fall on their face.
Like the Asian dragon people that like jump off of things and.
And like Red Panda.
Yes, exactly like that.
This whole combat's been like Cirque du Soleil. All right, so Nolan, are you doing anything?
I'm just gonna
Search the guy. Yeah, the only thing you really see is that weapon, the ranseur, which is still glowing hotly. The blade is like glowing redly. Sven and Snapper.
I am gonna try another acrobatics roll to get down to the south.
Okay. No problem. Because of course, no problem.
Then a single shot at this guy.
All right. You're Legolasing all over the damn place. 19 is a miss.
Yeah.
All right. Cha-ching.
That's it.
That's it. Snapper, what are you going to do? You see Sven kind of bouncing around through that alleyway. He takes a shot and he's coming towards you.
Can I do a double move and still burst?
No. You can do a single move and burst.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I know
anywhere
that.
you need to go. Isn't like your single move 30 feet?
No, it's only 20.
Oh, you're short-legged, aren't you?
Yep. If I can get to here, I want to be able to get Sven and Fiat in a burst. What about there?
That it? Yeah, that's got it. Yeah, you'll get them all.
All right, bursting to heal.
Ooh, max 10 points.
Oh, then Llama gets it, and so does Bjorn. And
Yeah, I think everyone gets it. Leonard, Beltran, who am I missing? Nobody. The only guy that doesn't get is the villager next to Nolan.
Thanks, Snapper.
My hemorrhoids feel better already.
Ooh. So Fiat, you get plus 10 more hit points. So you're feeling pretty pert. Bjorn and Lama.
Does Lama see any more bad guys?
She does not. Just the one in front of her and the one in front of Bjorn.
Yeah, just this one and that one.
Oh, this one's still. Oh, I'm sorry.
This one over here, he's not.
He
He's
didn't kill
eating
anybody
dirt,
yet.
He doesn't
And that
see,
is
he doesn't
cool.
see this one because of
That's a
building.
good point. I got it. All right.
Well, the one right next to me, I don't know why I spaced out. Forgot he was still alive.
Is there no one to kill? Oh, wait, right here.
That's a hit.
And what's the other one? 13.
Miss.
That would be a miss. We'll take
19 misses? Okay.
19 misses.
Fiat.
Yeah.
Fiat, adjust your health bar.
He falls.
He did already. Did he?
He said he's
Yeah,
at
he's
full health now.
Oh no, you should be more. Did you add your 10, Eric?
No, I'm fully healed.
Yeah, but on your
I'm
dude,
just-
add the 10 points in so we can see it on your health bar.
Where did it go here? Hold on.
Click on your icon or your whatever the heck you want.
Ooh, all right, so that's a potential
Click
crit.
here.
Does
20
a 23 hit?
It does.
So that's a crit.
That's a crit. All right, so what's going on? Target suffers maximum plus bonus damage, and 1d2 hours. The target's memory is erased.
He's undead.
They still remember how things used to be.
You
So
like
yeah, so
fucking people
max
in the head.
damage.
So 31 points of damage.
That'll do him. And at this point, we fall out of initiative, as that was the last. Oh no, we don't. We're still wait. Never mind. Never mind. That's still fighting. Still fighting. Leonard and Beltran.
Everybody forgot about Sven.
Well, Beltran didn't. He's right above you.
Yes, thank you, Beltran.
Sven pops out of like a little alleyway, and everybody's like, "Where the hell have you been?"
Yeah.
Leonard comes over and grabs Beltran. He doesn't have any movement left to get back.
Okay, so, you're
Okay,
just,
so
like, pushing
while I'm
him.
waiting, I'm going to go ahead and pop 2 arrows or try to pop 2 arrows into him.
Okay, you could do that without the cover penalty, by the way. 28 and 25 are both hits.
So, and I'm still in the range, so add 4 to this total.
Okay. Ooh, so 24. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, boom, boom. So you plunk this guy twice. 2 solid hits to the dome. Okay, that's Beltran. And Leonard, you flew over there to go get him. Phineas, you doing anything?
Unless
Yes.
Fiat told Leonard that he was healed.
Yeah, I did tell Leonard that. Or told somebody.
Don, did Leonard hear that?
What was it?
Did
I guess
Fiat
when we're on the
tell
way over,
you
Fiat-
that was
He
healed?
called out that he was fully healed.
Yeah, well, I was still on my way to get you.
Okay.
Okay. Phineas, you said you're doing something?
Yes, so I'm going to do a sense motive on the corpse of the devil.
Okay. So you don't know that he has any particular motive right now.
So I'm going to use knowledge of history to double check that.
So what are you?
I'm kidding.
Okay, I was going to say, what are you trying to find out? But nothing. Okay, so you're just going to hang back?
I think I'm going to hang out with Fiat and see if he'll read to me.
Sure.
Okay. So you're going to.
I'm going to look at the book with him because I've got pretty good knowledge of
Does he have
languages.
fly?
Well,
What?
so no, you're not flying. So you would have to climb up onto the roof.
Well, I'll just message him.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
Llama will help you up there. I'm in Llama.
Oh, well, Llama's. Oh, she's going to throw me on there. Okay.
She'll toss you.
All right. You have to wait until you would have to move your turn after llamas.
So is dwarf tossing still legal?
Sure.
Yes.
As long as
Okay.
you don't get caught.
Okay. Then we'll do that.
All right. So you're going to wait and let llama toss you onto a roof.
Yes.
Fiat. What are you going to do? So you got the book. You're flipping through it.
Yeah.
Did
I'm-
you get to the gatefold?
Phineas messaged you, said he's very interested in taking a look at that book with you. He was like, I'm going to have Llama throw me up on the roof. I'll be there in a minute.
Come on up. I'm just sitting here reading. It looks like our valiant compatriots have finished off the bad guys. Almost.
You hear two bad guys say, "We're not dead yet."
Well, the one guy you see, he's
Doing better.
the only one that you would see, Fiat, is this guy down this alleyway, which you can see. He was on the ground. He
Really?
just stood back up, and you could see him sort of rubbing his eyes. He can't see.
Okay, you know what? I have a sling.
Oh, you gonna try and hit that dude?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
It's a should I use my where's my stuff? Sorry, let me find it here. God. This is not like 1E.
No, it's not.
No, it is not.
Wait, let me get the THACO roll out, the THACO table out.
Yeah.
While I'm waiting, can I use a calm animal scroll on Fiat?
What are you doing?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. That'll calm
All right.
animal.
You know how hobbits are. They're like little badgers.
Okay. All I have is a sling and a standard bullet. So I'm gonna stand up and try to whack that guy.
All right, so he's blind, so that's going to hurt his AC. Removes his dex bonus, I believe. So his AC comes down. Go ahead, take a shot.
Sure. Do I roll a what?
If he was within 30 feet, he would get sneak attack bonus.
No, he wouldn't.
Because he's flat-footed, man.
Well, ranged weapons don't get sneak attack, do they?
They do in the hands of a rogue.
Do if they're less than 30 feet away.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
too
more
far away. Roll D20 with your ranged attack bonus. So 7, what's your ranged attack?
What, does he get +2?
He would. +2 for inspired courage, so 9 plus whatever. What's your ranged attack bonus?
Range attack. You know, I am not sure.
Got to be there somewhere. Hold on a second.
I'm not seeing it here. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
but
Just make up something high but plausible.
if you're on the laptop page,
Something
it should be
around
at the top of
50.
the laptop page.
That seems reasonable. My range attack bonus is 55.
Almost there. Hold on a sec.
It should be somewhere in the 6 or 7 neighborhood, if I had to guess.
Sing attack, 4 attack. Where is it? It's not here. That's weird. Base attack is
It's going to be
+3.
6 or 7.
Base attack is +3. His dex is +3, so it's going to be +6. So 7, 9 plus 6, 15. That's not going to be enough. The bullet, the sling bullet goes skittering down the thing. The guy kind of like looks around because he hears the bullet, but he doesn't see you. So you did miss him.
All right.
Nolan and Sven.
You sure, Les?
About what?
You made this
Where
mistake.
babies come
before.
When we find out, let me know.
No, they. I forgot.
Jennifer, I'm glad that I amuse you.
That's better.
And I hit you.
Oh, what's that? I thought I recognized your voice, but like laughing.
Did I hit
you? Yeah, of course it did.
Ooh, 13 points.
Uh,
All right. Now Nolan and Sven. Sorry. I'm just trying to get these guys killed. There's too many of them.
A big 5-foot step, and I'm going to take 2 shots at this guy.
All right. Let's see it.
Oh, where'd my yellow circle go? It disappeared.
What do you mean?
All right.
Miss.
And stuck. All right.
You're really a terrible shot. Nolan.
Like continuously take 20 5 foot step backwards, and just let him go for as long as he can, staying alive.
I'm not dying. I'm just not killing anything.
Exactly.
It's like the world's longest game of 8-ball. All right, Nolan, you do anything? Okay, he's running up there, getting in the way of future sling bullets. You do see that guy down the alleyway, Nolan, but you don't know that you don't know that he can see you. He does seem to be like rubbing his face or his eyes. It's like he got some dirt or something in him. You don't think he can see. Okay, is that all you're doing? Just moving? Can you guys hear him? Does he say anything?
I can't hear him.
I don't hear him.
I'm done, Les.
Oh, okay, great. Snapper and Bjorn.
Well, Snapper's going to go 5, 10, and then burst to hurt undead.
Okay, you just get.
Nope, I should get both.
Oh, you get both of them. Okay,
Yep.
all right. Let's see what happens.
12 points.
All right, let's. All right, northerly guy, blind guy. Nope.
Nope.
Sven guy.
Nope.
So both take 12. Hold on a second. It's not going to kill either of them.
Oh, man. Well, it was my last burst anyway, so.
Okay, they're still up, but man, they're hurt. Could be next shot. All right, so that's Snapper.
Somebody get in vermicellum.
Bjorn, did you get close enough to attack?
No, but I took a double move to get here, so I should be able to see both of them.
Yep, you see both of them. The one guy in front of you, he can't see you.
Okay.
Lama, Leonard, and Beltran.
How high is the roof? How tall is Llama?
Lama is probably what, 11, 12 feet tall?
Yeah.
All right, and the roof is about 15 feet tall. So you could probably place Phineas up there.
Hey, Phineas, there's your ladder. Climb it.
I moved back to here while pulling Beltran, so Beltran's over there also.
Okay. Oop, sorry.
Get off me.
All right, you guys are all suddenly on the roof. Phineas, now your turn kicks in.
Okay. So I'm going to take a look at the book and use my vast knowledge to see if I can make heads or tails of. Well, I'm guessing it's what's-her-face's journal.
It is the book about demiplanes that she wrote, or was in the process of writing. It is it is the fourth book.
So I think I want to figure out whether there are some pages on how to get home.
Okay. All right. So you're going to start flipping through there and doing that. Okay. Perfect.
Actually, I go the same time as Leonard, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm taking a shot at this guy, the guy that was closest to me before I moved.
Okay.
Rounds have we been playing this?
Nope.
Neither one of them.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
Those arrows came shooting by you, Bjorn. You're a little worried that maybe Beltran has lost his eye. When it comes to shooting arrows, because those came pretty close. All right. So Phineas is doing that. Fiat, I'm assuming you're helping Phineas kind of go through that book.
Sure.
Nolan, you gonna do anything? There's chance to get a kill. If you want to slip by Bjorn.
I'm going to go to there and burst.
Oh, okay.
So that's 3d6.
To heal or harm undead?
Oh, good point.
How about heal undead?
I don't think you can do it.
Both of them.
So that's to harm undead.
Yep.
Okay, so what is the will save for half? Oh, no, wait a second. Let me check something. Hold on. The will save for half does not matter. Because half damage, one's got 4, one's got 5. It's going to kill them both. Nolan finishes them off. Well done, everyone.
Very nice.
Excellent work.
How many rounds was that, Les?
That was 9 rounds.
I get a verm out of that?
No.
I think other people hit those guys.
No.
Well, no, wait, was it just
Well,
Ben didn't hit nothing.
Baltran. Didn't Baltran hit most of them? One of them.
I hit almost all of them at one point, but I know I wasn't the only one up there bursting, getting those guys.
Yeah, Snapper got him too. Yeah, so I don't think there's any vermithrows. I think they've taken damage from multiple sources.
That would have been your first one.
It would have been your first vermithrow.
I
All right, so so a couple of things happen.
Wait,
What?
wait.
What?
I vermithrilled Fiat from the goat creature.
You did verm.
He did.
Come on.
He
He did.
But
He didn't die. He didn't die.
You can't
that's-
vermithrow a threat.
Okay, so I'm letting him die next time so I can vermithrow him.
You get the verm.
I'm letting them die next time. No, that's no vermithrow.
Eric, I'm sorry, you heard them. I didn't get it this time, so I have to get it next time by letting you die.
All right, so the next, so we followed up initiative, and you guys sort of like are standing around the aftermath of the battle, which was a hard fought one, I must say. One of the things, Nolan, that guy that you sort of lit up, is like, help me release my friends, and several of you go about the business of releasing the townspeople from those cages. There's been several deaths, as you can see by the pile. But there's still many more are released. Here's the thing, though: as you start releasing them, you realize that there's no food or water or anything. These buildings, when you go in them, are empty, and it's curious as to how this whole thing works. But in the meantime, I'm assuming Leonard, you and Phineas and Fiat are going through the book.
Les?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since you just said there's no food or water around,
And there's a couple, like probably 200 to 300 people in cages.
okay. Well, I'm gonna start while they're looking at the book and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be casting create water.
Okay.
And for them to get cleaned up and drink, and then I've got purify food and drink. These are all 0 level spells, so.
Okay.
You have to have food for that.
So you just start like cooking off a bunch of water and that kind of stuff. Well, do you purify the fountain?
Yes.
Okay. So you purify the fountain, then you start creating water in there, so the people can come to the fountain and get water.
That's right.
And start doing that. Okay. Cool. All right. So. And it takes a while for you guys. You guys are going from cage to cage, opening them up. The cages themselves aren't very hard to open. There's no keys or anything. Just a latching mechanism on the outside, but it was more than sufficient to keep everybody in. As people start sort of flowing out, they're going over to the body pile. They're like crying and that kind of stuff. But also some of them are just going over to the water and drinking and washing up a bit. They're pretty worse for wear. They've been in this position. They'll tell you that they've been here for what seems like 2 or 3 days. But no food, no water. They're pretty weak. And then this thing immediately started killing people. Trying to enact some sort of thing. Those of you who are looking at the book, I'd like either, depending on what you have, knowledge arcana or knowledge planes checks.
Knowledge what?
Arcana or planes.
Okay.
Okay, you have both done.
Yep.
And what is that, Phineas? What knowledge check?
Let's call that Arcana, and I'll roll 1 for planes. So 19 for Arcana and 25 for planes.
Okay, so you guys, as you're poring over this book, both of you realize that this is a work of significant importance. Rijanna was a scholar of note, and you could tell that she was really onto something here when it came to this demiplane thing, which frankly was sort of a sideline in her work, but it really sort of came through. There are a number of different spells in here for entering and exiting pocket dimensions, planes, things like that. Some of them are sort of utilitarian. Some of them are specific to particular pocket dimensions. You're not sure, but you don't find any that seem to be specific to this place, and none that talk about how to transport a bunch of 200 people back to their home plane. Now, there are a couple of different spells in there that you guys think, or Leonard, you think, could work. And Phineas, frankly, your knowledge in this area is a little bit more limited than Leonard's, and so you're thinking that maybe, you think he's probably right. But it would require, so Leonard, when you look and you sort of examine the spells, basically everyone has to be together and touching while the spell is cast.
Everyone form a pyramid.
Yeah, so that they all, hopefully all go back. But you think it could work.
Okay.
Well, what have we got to lose?
Do I think it may be augmented if we go back to those pylons?
There's no indication that would be the case. That would be speculation on your part. There's nothing like that written in the thing. In fact, there's no information about the pylons in here at all.
Yeah, but she cast it there, though. Or do we believe she cast it there?
Yeah, you would think so. It seems likely, especially after there was the Gebians were waiting for you guys there.
Right.
And the pylon was literally right outside her camp. Now, the pylons from here are, what do we say, a couple hours away?
Yeah.
A couple hours walk. A lot of these people, there's women and children here. They haven't eaten no one has eaten or drank for 2 or 3 days. And while they're sort of drinking some water right now, they're you probably...
They're in no condition to make a hike.
Well, a 2-hour hike is likely to take, if you want to move all these people, it's likely to take practically a whole day.
Yeah.
It's possible, but they're going to want to rest. They're going to want to hydrate a little bit. I don't know. Snapper, can you make enough food for 200 or 300 people?
Well, no, I can't make food. I'm looking for a spell to do that now. I'm purifying it. I'm mostly. Give me a second. I'm going through mine.
How edible is the devil? That's a pretty big carcass.
Yeah.
Don't know that devils are edible.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Probably poison the crap out of everybody.
Yeah, they're edible. You just die afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't eat them.
Yeah, the weird thing is you guys do a quick survey and go into several of the buildings, but there are literally no objects smaller than a chair in any of these buildings.
As a matter of fact, I have all my two of my third level spells available.
Okay.
And I can create enough food and water to feed 36 humans.
Is that what you have memorized?
Yes.
36.
Wow, that's fortuitous.
I knew I was getting into combat, so I wanted to make sure we could feed everyone.
In case we needed to stop for a snack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course not. No.
Of course.
What do you have memorized?
I have Summon Monster and Searing Light left.
Well, if you summoned like 3 or 4 celestial cows, perhaps.
Ooh, celestial
With
cows.
children that disappear.
That's what they call in the church a gourmet hamburger.
That's Wagyu. Yeah, I don't know. So you probably want. It depends on what you guys want to do.
They make do with what we have.
You got water.
Oh, hey, no. I just looked at my scroll list. I have 2 third-level scrolls of create food and water. So I can do the same thing, but I burn the scrolls.
All right. So
why don't we just give them water and get them back home and let them eat their own stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't back home another time?
Well, we can try this spell today. I can't guarantee it'll work. But we could try it right now.
As long as you don't all end up dead in that.
We're all going to go sometime.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, do you want to try the spell here inside of fake Geb's Rest, or do you want to go out? Do you want to get everybody hydrated up and take them out to the pylons? If you take them out to the pylons, you can get them out there, but it's going to take practically a whole day.
I just think there's a slightly better chance out at the pylons. I just get a feeling.
Anybody?
Lama, what do you say?
He says.
I was going to say, you're the smart one, so whatever you say, we're pretty much all going to go with.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's go out to the pylons.
Okay.
It'll take us a day, but we'll do it that way.
It'll take you a day. All right. So you get everybody hydrated up. You can't carry any water with you. So that's going to be a little harder on people. But you could.
We can make it at will, so we can just.
They can't create water at will, so we'll just have something that'll fall into and.
Yeah. What are you going to create it in?
We'll just have them open their mouths and look up, and then we'll just create above them.
That's great.
Drown them.
It's like a water park.
It's like, that is waterboarding.
They tortured us.
Helping them.
Helping to torture us. Okay, so you guys get them moving, get them watered up, and you guys head out. Past the the area where the other Gebite soldiers were, and all the way out there. It does take pretty much an entire day's travel. It's a lot of not complaining, but you guys are in pretty good shape. But you do end up getting over to where the pylon is, with it's like I said, it's about 250 people. The residents of Geb's Rest. What do you do from there? You just kind of like, all right, everybody hold hands kind of thing?
Can we sing Kumbaya?
Yeah.
You could if you want.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Oh, no.
Is there any blessing or
Lord.
bonus we can get?
Kumbaya.
I don't know.
I can do another prayer, which gives you +1 to almost any roll.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a roll thing or not. Yeah, the only two buff
I don't
things
have
I've
the
got
luck
is bless and prayer.
I've got aid.
It doesn't
That's
work.
not gonna help.
That's not going to help for spells.
Nope.
Les, what do I need to roll?
So I want you to roll something that would be like a spell resistance check. And so basically what I'm assuming is you guys all get everybody together to sort of clasp hands, so basically forming one line. Leonard, I'm assuming that you're going to be at one end of that line touching, are you going to be touching the pylon?
Yeah.
Okay. So
with his tongue.
With his tongue. Sticking to it. It's so cold. All right, so then I want you to make a basically a spellcraft check as you cast the spell.
Did we grab that guy's weapon before we hustled out?
Nolan didn't. I don't know if anybody would have or not. It was.
I would have. If no one else got it.
I did.
Yeah, we're grabbing everything. We loot everything.
Because I was over there by the fountain, purifying the water and talking to the. So if no one else got it, I would have grabbed it.
If it's a spellcraft check, Phineas could sing and I could do the prayer thing, and those both add to skills.
Oh, that's right. Well, good point. And you could aid Snapper if it's a skill like that. So yeah.
And I can give guidance too. That's a 0-level spell.
So you get 1 for guidance, 1 for prayer, and then I think 2 from Phineas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Inspire competence.
That's 4.
+4. Plus, what's your spellcraft bonus?
Mine 14, so I'm at +18.
+18. All right.
So what is he doing now?
He's doing a spellcraft check.
I'm doing a spellcraft.
So Leonard begins the ritual, and he's speaking the words out loud.
And I cast it now.
There's a silence.
What?
Purple electricity flashes up from the pylon. So the pylon adds +4, which puts you at 25.
Ah!
The DC is 25.
Oh my gosh.
You just got it. So there's
Thank God for pylons.
you guys are watching, and he's got one hand on the pylon and one hand on the book, and the people are grabbing him, and he's like, "Ah!" And Leonard is shaking as he's trying to do this, but soon it's like, boom, and you guys, the transition is instantly. But suddenly, the darkness that surrounded you guys before, while you guys were in the pocket dimension, is now gone, and now you see it is daylight. And so everybody's like, oh, it's too bright, because they've been in the dark for 2-3 days. So so after a moment, you look around and you look over, and there does seem to be most, if not all, the people came through. You look around and do a quick head count, and all your guys are there. And you look over and you see the remnants of Rijanna's campsite. You think you may have gotten out of it. What you don't know is what time it is.
It's
Or what year it
2011.
is.
Well, it's daytime, but you don't know what year it is.
Right.
Well, how low is the camp? As looks as if it were when we left.
It does kind of look the same. But you look up and you see what looks to be a silver metal tube with wings flying overhead.
Yeah, really.
No, I'm just
Just united on the side.
It's a United.
Parting smoke. There's a long trail behind it.
Big thing of blue ice comes shooting out the back of it. No,
Yeah, it's an ICBM.
no. The camp does look pretty much as you guys left it.
Well,
It does
we
not-
only need to wait a day to get back.
Yeah.
Well, so her campsite was like a day and a half away from Geb's Rest.
Well, maybe there's food here.
You did not find any food there before.
The last time.
Yeah.
We can create food and water now. We can just rememorize spells once we rest.
Yeah.
But you can't create enough for 250 people.
No.
I
but
only
we
got
can
2
do something.
scrolls, but I mean, I can use up all my 3rd level spells, but I have to wait.
Well, it took us a day to get there, so it's probably time to rest now or something. I don't know.
It's daytime. You're not entirely sure. I guess you could do like a knowledge local check to try and read the sun and find out what time of day it is.
Wouldn't it be a knowledge nature to look at the sun? And
Knowledge nature would work too. Yeah, absolutely.
of course, I don't have knowledge nature, but
Oh, for God's sake.
Super helpful.
It was, by any chance, Les, was there a ranger in all the?
27.
There, as you guys are coming up, there is one of the
A clock.
Gebites, 27. Yeah, so it's about 4:00 in the afternoon. So as you guys are sort of trying to figure out what to do, this elven guy kind of like comes up to you.
he's pulling a buffet.
He's got a little trolley.
It's a food truck.
It's a food truck.
Yeah, it's Taco Tim. What does he say?
Oh, well, he was going to go ahead and do a nature check and try to figure out what time of day and let them know about how long it's going to take.
So he comes up and basically goes, "It's 4:00, morons."
You do it.
Yeah,
See
he
the-
probably
see the-
would say it.
See the sun?
And to get back to civilization is at least about a 16-hour track away. We might be able to get some hunting and get a little bit of food together for these people, though.
So this elf comes out of the townspeople and is like, "It's about 4:00. I know that it's about a day and a half from here to Geb's Rest. Perhaps we can hunt and find some food. There is some game in the desert near here."
Go for it.
Okay.
He doesn't have any equipment.
I give him a sling.
Here's a sling. Piot's like, "Hey, that's mine."
I'm not giving him my sling.
Who is this elf?
Where would his equipment be?
You suspect back in Geb's Rest.
Back in Gibbs Rest, yeah.
Because only the people came. Remember, there was nothing. When you guys were in Geb's Rest before, when there was no people there, all of their personal belongings and stuff were still there. Like, remember there was like food on the table. There was bottles of stuff in the bottles of ale on the bar.
Oh, well, we looted the whole town.
Yeah,
Brought it with
And
us.
carried it with us this whole time.
with your big Santa bag.
So we had to buy a couple horses.
Hey, Les,
Yep.
is my warhorse here?
Did you bring it all the way out here, or did you leave it in Geb's Rest?
No, I brought it.
We
out.
met him on the road. We didn't go to Geb's Rest.
Right. So
Yeah. So yeah, your horse and your pony and Fiat, your pony would be here too.
So how long would it take to get
So we're gonna eat the pony?
on horseback?
Oh, half a day.
So if I were to take off, I could get to Geb's Rest, try to collect provisions, and meet them on the road.
And then meet us back halfway.
Right.
I mean, we can start in that direction.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And then I would be able to, well, me and Fiat, because he has a pony as well,
Yep.
would perhaps be able to meet you guys halfway back with food and whatever we can gather from Geb's Rest. And they may even have a wagon or something that we would be able to use to bring more. Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, you didn't see any animals there when you were there.
Right. But they had tack and equipment and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and the other stuff. And so if we brought a wagon back with food and provisions, and then if there's anybody who's weak and is slower walking or old or whatever, we could pack them on the wagon and do the whole thing that way.
It's a good idea.
Thinking if my warhorse is here, then I'll sort of volunteer to go ahead and try to bring back provisions and meet them on the road as they're heading back.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would work.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Fiat. I'm assuming you're going with your friend Bjorn.
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys, they take off. You guys rest a little while. Are you gonna? It's 4:00 in the afternoon. Are you guys gonna leave for Geb's Rest, Bjorn and Fiat, before nighttime? Are you gonna ride at night?
Yeah, I don't see why there would be a problem with that.
Riding at night is tricky. There are potholes. Your horse steps in a hole, breaks a leg.
It's late in the afternoon. You don't think that you could make it? Well, half a day, say 4 to 6 hours. I mean, you would get there a couple hours after dark if you wanted to try that. The road is kind of dinged up, admittedly.
Pretty well, we would be pretty close at least, even if we stopped and camped outside of Geb's Rest for fear of darkness.
Yeah.
What race are you? Do either of you have like night vision or?
I'm
Not
human.
really.
I
No.
have night
Halfway.
blindness.
Hobbit.
And night blindness.
But at the very least, we could get within a couple hours of the town
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
absolutely.
Sure.
while everyone else is resting.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, we'd be able to meet you sort of halfway back
The next morning, yeah, for
Right.
breakfast, yeah.
with provisions.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
All right, so you and Fiat, so Bjorn and Fiat mount up, take off, they head out. The rest of you guys are most of those people are probably not in any mood or condition to start walking, especially this close to dark. So basically, people trying to, find comfortable places to sit. There's no real wood for fires or anything like that. So most of them are trying to, they know what's coming because it gets cold in the desert at night. So can anybody build a magical fire?
Well, 250 people is a pretty warm cuddle.
Yeah, that's a good point. You guys make it through. It's not easy. And so the night passes, nobody comes. I mean, you guys set up various watches and kind of stuff like that. And I'm assuming that Snapper, with some help probably from Beltrans, makes some more water for everybody to sort of keep them as hydrated as possible. Fiat, you guys, Fiat and Bjorn, you guys do end up stopping on the road, camping out for a couple hours, but you're back up at dawn, and you head into Geb's Rest, and it is exactly as you left it, which is there's everyone's things are here, but there are no people. So yeah, it takes you about an hour, maybe two, to find a wagon, fill it up with stuff, but you are able to, and you begin heading out. You guys on the other side get everybody up and moving probably around 8 or 9 in the morning. Takes some time for everybody to get up. They're pretty weary, but you start moving down the road. You guys meet up with each other probably around noon. Then there's a fair amount of food. You guys take a couple hours to pass around the food. You guys don't think that you're going to be able to get to Geb's Rest that day, but probably by midday the next day. And so you guys end up camping out on the road again with all these people. You do the same sort of thing. So it takes you a couple of days, but you eventually all return to Geb's Rest, and the people filter out into the town. And you guys have essentially, got there. Now, it's only a couple of hours before people from the south begin coming in from Grey Dirge, show up, and they're like, we were here a couple of days ago. Where have you guys been? And everybody's like, what year is it? What year is it? And it's the same year. You guys went back at the same time. There's no thing. You do feel like, though, there was some time dilation while you guys were in the pocket dimension, because about 3 weeks have passed since according to the dates that you're able to figure out, since you guys were here in Geb's Rest the first time, it's been about 3 weeks. From your point of view, it's been about a week of time. So it's a little weird. There has been some time dilation, so you lost a couple of weeks, but certainly not a year or more.
So I asked one of the townsfolk about their fountain. When we found it, it was poisoned. I asked them if they had something from the town that did that, or did they have clerics in town that constantly made that
purify water.
The clerics, yeah. So basically what they'll tell you is that this, on the edge of the desert like this, it used to be that the fountain had pure, clear water, but it hasn't been like that for well over 100 years. They wouldn't know about wells or aquifers very much, but basically they've run it dry. This Geb's Rest is a very old town. And it has been pumping, that fountain has been pumping water for several centuries. It just ran out, right? I mean, it's not out, but they use it faster than it could fill up. If they left it alone for 30 years, it would probably pump clear again, like turned it off and then turn it back on. But since they use it for the townspeople, what they do is they have a couple of clerics here. They're able to get some that sludgy water out, and they purify it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of rough already, and they'll fully admit that this is not a place that everybody likes. I mean, if you're into clean water and not being murdered by devils, Geb's Rest really not your kind of town.
Gotcha.
So there has been some emigration, but it's still one of the last places on the edge of the Gebian Desert for people to sort of supply. So it's more of a commercial town than a residential town, but there are a few, it's mostly the same families that lived there for generations, and they'll never leave. But yeah, they have priests that bless the water.
Okay. Just want to make sure they were going to be all right once we left.
Well, so you guys stay here for a couple of more days, not only because the people of Geb's Rest are very happy to be home. They provide from their, stores that feed you and clothe you. They even are able to scare up, they try to get horses for you guys. It takes a couple of days for that to happen, though. They send some outriders out. They send some people out to the nearest town to the south, Grey Dirge, and kind of bring back some, because they need to get back. During that time, however, that this elf that talked to you about hunting, he comes up to you, as you guys are sort of sitting around, and basically sort of introduces himself. Says, "My name's Solarian. Do you guys work for Master Bashir?"
You think we work for the Master?
You think we work for the Master? Which is a very curious thing to say. Frankly, Fiat and Bjorn are like, "What are you talking about?" But the rest of you are like, you cannot recall a single instance of having come down here or mentioning the name of Master Bashir.
So yeah, it's a how do you know that name?
How do you know that name, Solarian?
Well, I occasionally do work for him. I can be of certain use to him, let's say.
Okay, not that I'm metagaming, but I'm looking around for Sven right now.
Sven's still there.
Sven's still there.
We're in a sort of a weird state here.
Unless it rolled better, Sven might not still be here.
Yeah, I had hoped for more. So Sven would probably come to you guys and say, "Hey, look, as fun as this is, this particular thing, pocket dimensions, that kind of stuff. I just don't know that I'm gonna stay.
Run away from zombies, firing arrows is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, you guys are great, and I would love to stay and that kind of stuff, but I think I'm gonna move on. Well, I'll go back with you to back to to Thier, but I'm gonna move. I'm gonna try some other work.
Okay. All right.
Pussy chicken.
So I don't know how much Solarian wants to share with you about what he does for Master Bashir.
Well, if he says it works for him, just say
work for him. I tend to do a lot of let's say tracking and finding of stuff, especially magical stuff. I'm really good at finding that kind of.
You would have been really helpful a few weeks ago.
Yes,
we were sent down here to find some books.
Yes. In fact, I was sent to find the same young lady. I found her, got caught up in the vortex, unfortunately.
So yeah, the story he tells you basically, and he was one of the people in the cages, and basically he says, look, Master Bashir, I've been a acquirer for Master Bashir for several years. And when this whole Rijanna thing came to his attention, you guys were out of town. And so he came to me first and said, go down to Geb's Rest and teleported me out here. Go to Geb's Rest and see if you can find her. And I had just arrived in Geb's Rest, and I was staying here, and I was getting ready, preparing to move north to try and find out and see where she had gone, or move east anyway, or north in this case. And that was when all of this happened. And I happened to be in Geb's Rest when whatever it was that transported us into the pocket dimension happened. He said we were all transported at once, and suddenly we were there and there was that devil was there, and we think he will tell you that his opinion is that the devil did something that caused all this, and as soon as he realized what he'd done, he got us all caged with the help of his guys. The problem being is that none of us had weapons or armor or anything. We were all just brought there with the clothes on our backs. We had no equipment or food or water or anything, any personal items. And so it really wasn't much of a fight. And he basically got us all caged up and he says, if you want my opinion, he began trying to reverse whatever he was trying to do. He didn't necessarily want all of us in his pocket dimension. He wanted himself and the Gebite soldiers in the real world. So he was trying. You think that he suspects that he was trying to get the Gebite, the undead army, transported into the prime material plane, but somehow he screwed it up, and the residents of Geb Rest got transported up into the pocket dimension. Now, around this same time, by pure coincidence, a couple of weeks before, it sounds like Rijanna had transported herself into the pocket dimension as well, and that's how the devil had managed to get the book. How the devil got into the pocket dimension, he doesn't know. But the devil was in there, got a hold of Rijanna's book, did the incantation, and rather than doing what he wanted him to do, it transported all the people of Geb's Rest into the pocket dimension too. He never saw Rijanna. He just saw the book.
Oh, okay.
He thinks whatever happened to Rijanna happened before the people of Geb's Rest were transferred into the pocket dimension, because the devil had the book. Had Rijanna's book.
So now we have everything that the original group was sent to get, right?
Yep, you have the 4 books and new friends. So you guys spend a couple of days in Geb's Rest, and then they get a few horses from Grey Dirge, which they give to you as by way of
Payment.
sort of reward, and payment and thank you. And you guys actually begin heading south towards to Grey Dirge. You want to get to a larger town where Master Bashir has agents, so that you can arrange for communications and to get teleported back to that. It takes about a week of traveling around before you can find an agent of Master Bashir's and finally get a message back. But they do send a mage. That mage that teleports to the place where you are, and then teleports all of you guys back along with the horses and everything. It takes a couple of times, but he gets you all back, and you find yourself back at Master Bashir's villa outside of Kathir. And it's 11 o'clock. That's where we will stop. But before we do, I just want to say that...
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. No, experience points.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to do this here.
Yeah, last time I got anything from you was in January.
All right, excellent work. Actually, I have to work on Matt's. Hold on a second. Because he wasn't here tonight.
You guys playing A or B next week? I'm out next week.
A team next week, I believe. All right, so Don, you are now at 6.3. Actually, you're at 6.4.
Cool.
It's 5,000. So I will fix that. Doug Snapper is at 6.2, as is Nolan. Jennifer, you are at 6.3. Chuck, Bjorn has passed to 6th level.
Cool.
Mike Phillips, you are at 6.2. Sven, you're stopping, so we'll set up another one, but you will be 6.2. Andrew Phineas is at 6.2, and Eric Fiat is now 5th level.
You're going to have to remind me what that 6 point whatever.
So it has to do with the P6 rules. Basically, you get another feat from the feat list every 5,000 experience points. So you're 6th level. So for Snapper, you are 6.2. So you are 6th level plus 2 feats.
Okay. So I have been 6 of I have been 6.1. So now
Right.
I just take on another feat.
You just get another feat from the feat list inside the P6.
No additional hit points or anything, Doug.
I
Yeah,
understand.
no additional hit points.
Okay. All right.
Mike, I'll be emailing you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Awesome work. Well
Good work,
done.
guys.
Happy
Yeah,
Mother's
good work,
Day,
everybody.
Jennifer.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. And I'll see you next weekend.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Later, dudes.